can find us at the concession stand in the lobby.
Along with all sorts of other tasty goodies.
See? Rico's Nachos, a refreshingly new and different snack discovery. Chock full of high-quality ingredients, crisp, fresh tortilla chips, covered with creamy aged cheddar cheese, topped off with zesty jalapeno pepper rings. Rico's Nachos, out of sight.
Remember, folks, we're the new star at the snack bar. Rico's Nachos, a new taste treat you can't beat.
See? Rico's Nachos, on sale at the snack bar now.
Refreshing, ice-cold Coca-Cola with a bright, right taste and a special sparkle all its own. Enjoy your Coke at our snack stand right now.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Get the drift? We feature ice-cold drinks at our concession.
Show starts in 10 minutes.
St. Trinian School prepares girls for the world.
Tabitha, when you lift heavy objects, always keep your back straight.
But who prepares the world for St. Trinians? The girls are back.
Oh, my God.
With more attitude.
In your face. In your face.
new discoveries.
We just got something really suspicious in the library. I didn't know we had a library.
And an ancient legend.
This guy offered £20,000 for a ring from the Fritton archives.
You have 24 hours.
What's he after?
Legend of the Fritton Gold.
Let's get our Gucci on.
Now, it will take brilliance.
That is gangster.
Just another day of St. Trinian's.
Beauty.
Jeffrey.
And bravery.
Nearly trumped in my trackies.
To get the job done.
Don't you think this whole idea is just a wee bit unfeasible?
This is St. Trinian's. We don't know the meaning of the word unfeasible.
That's true.
On December 18th.
Who are you people? We're your worst nightmare. You're not the Bee Gees. Take that.
When rebellion is tradition.
Some women are born great, like the Queen. Some become great, like Lady Gaga. Who's with me?
The trouble will be legendary.
Hello, boys.
Rupert Everett, David Tennant, Colin Firth, Tallulah Riley, Sarah Harding, and Gemma Arterton.
A woman couldn't do a man's job.
Says who?
St. Trinian's 2, The Legend of Fritton's Gold.
In your face. In your face.
It's 1980. Welcome to Rock and Roll High School.
Rock and Roll High School?
Do you want to stand there and hold my hand? Tell me, baby, if you're not a man. Do you want to dance? Do you want to dance under the moonlight? Excuse me, baby,
I am Miss Togar, and I am the new principal of this school. And who are you?
I'm Riff Randall, rock and roller.
The only girl I ever dream about at night is Riff.
I've done more detentions than anyone in the school's history.
Are you a virgin? How about a cheerleader? Nice set of pom-poms.
Tom wanted Riff, but Riff wanted to live a rock and roll fantasy to the music of her favorite group. The hottest band this side of the Iron Curtain, the Ramones!
You have managed to upset the entire school with this godforsaken noise.
Things sure have changed since we got kicked out of high school.
Hey, come on, you guys, follow me into the school!
They tried to stop their music, but the kids got wrecked and rocked the school.
I just talked to the chief of police. He's going to storm the building.
Rock and Roll High School, the school where the students rule. Could your school be next?
Show starts in 6 minutes.
So, Fitz, I think we should get together.
No.
Out by 16 or dead in the scene, but together forever.
United against life as we know it. Let's get out of here.
What was it?
Big dog, maybe?
Whoa. Whoa, that's it? Whoa.
Think you see werewolves a lot?
Did I change last night? Howl at the moon?
How do you feel?
Wicked. This is a very confusing time for your sister. Boys, her body, trying to fit in.
Hey, take it easy. Who's the guy?
I think she's pretty. If I wasn't here, would you eat her?
Poor Bee. I'm growing up, and obviously you're not.
Oh my God.
You think I want to go back to being nobody? You're so dead.
They're just being normal teenage girls.
I'm not dying in this room with you! I'm not dying!
I think she's gone.
You know, we're almost not even related anymore.
Get the body in the car and hurry up. I've got a geometry test tomorrow.
You called me in here because I have a few tardies?
Any moron could get to class on time.
Do you realize that not going to class was the original idea? Get the trash bin and load him in. Go! We've just kidnapped the principal. I wonder how much detention we're giving him that.
Excuse me? Is that your button-knife face? I don't know. Is that your face?
You just think you're so popular you're gonna get away with this? I'm gonna send you to jail for the rest of your pathetic little lives.
That's the one that's gonna die. Get out of my face!
The dream has become a reality. Is this some sort of sick joke? Is the whole senior class in on it?
Julie!
If I find out that she's helping you, I swear to God, I will call the police and report more than a gunshot.
We just killed the principal.
No, I didn't. I didn't kill him.
Yeah, you did.
It's the only way I can get them to listen, so I can tell them exactly what I think.
I don't want to turn on the news and find out my daughter's dead. Who did this to me, huh? Who?
The problem here is authority. What we need is a role model. We need some help because I'm not going to take this anymore.
Come on, let's not stop here. I agree it's a little more time-consuming than homework, but I think we can make a difference. I want to be prom queen. You're in charge of that, right? Well, you'll do it. Or I'll call the police. I challenge you to a fight. I dare you. All right.
Die, Tara, die! Die, Tara, die! Die, Tara, die! Die, Tara, die! Die, Tara, die!
Hello, and welcome once again to Monster Prom. Do not adjust your sets. Yes, we're girly as fuck this week. So, as you can see, for those of you who don't follow me on social media, yes, I'm out. I'm a fucking cross-dresser. I'm sitting here in a wig and makeup, a blouse, a skirt, some really kick-ass shoes. And that's what we're doing. I felt girly today. I decided to go ahead and take advantage of it and share it with you, the viewing public. I don't care if you have a problem with this or not. If you have a problem with it, it's exactly that. Your problem, not mine. If you feel you can't support me because of this decision, unsubscribe button's right over there. Or down there. Or wherever the hell it is that YouTube decides to put it. Anyway, so we're going to go back and have more fun with Monster Prom after 3 weeks because of various work schedules and such like. And, of course, the aborted attempt to do Drinking Through the Movies, which we discovered is not going to be doable in the format that I would really prefer to do it. So, until we figure it out from there. I'm going to ignore that, Eliza. Let's move on. All right. So, we're going to get started. Here's who we've got today. We've got Phoenix, as usual.
Hello. Looking face, babe.
We got Jake.
Raggle fraggle. That's all I have to say about that.
We've got Mardot the Mystorian.
Eek, a clue.
And we've got Ethan, who's new to this particular show, but not necessarily to this game.
Hello, internets.
All right, so there's only us 5 for right now. We do have some of the usual gang of idiots who should be showing up maybe later today. We'll keep it later tonight. Miss Nightmare may show up a little bit later. She's at work currently, so when she gets home, she may jump in a little later. But for right now, we got me and 4 players, so we're going to go ahead and go there. Oh, Catherine in the chat. She thinks the new look is nice. Thank you, Catherine. I appreciate that. All right, so we're going to go ahead.
Positivity.
Yay, positivity. We like it a lot.
Hello, Catherine.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Play. 4 players. Second term. Full game. All right, skip that. All right, Ethan, as the newcomer to my particular stream, you get first pick. What do you want? Who do you want?
I'm going with Fire Lady.
Fire Lady, okay. Like I said, we're girly as fuck today.
Hell yeah.
All right, do you want her default names or do you want a custom name?
Custom.
What name?
Maggie.
Maggie. M-A-G-G-I-E?
Yep.
He, she, or they? Sorry.
She.
She. Light it up. All right. Okay, so Jake, Mardot, and Phoenix, give me a number between 1 and 10. Phoenix, go.
3.
Mardot?
8.
Jake?
5.
Mardot was closest. It was 7. Mardot, which one do you want?
I will take the... I'll take the yellow guy.
The yellow guy, okay. Name?
Let's go with... Let's go with Oz. I kind of like Oz.
You like Oz? We'll go with this as a canon name. He, she, or they?
Yeah, I'll go with he.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Phoenix and Jake, once again, number between 1 and 10. Phoenix, go.
6.
And Jake?
4.
Phoenix was closer, it was 9. Who do you want, Phoenix?
I'll go with Blue Girl.
Blue Girl. All right. Name?
Becca.
Becca. B-E-C-C-A?
Yep.
Okay. He, she, or they?
Stick with she.
Okay. All right, Jake, you get Zombie Boy.
Yay.
What do you want for his name?
Murdoch.
M-U-R-D-O-C-K?
With only C.
Only C, okay.
No K.
All
Okay,
right.
just C.
All right.
This is out of curiosity. Are you naming him after William Murdoch of Murdoch Mysteries or Murdoch from MacGyver?
How about DuckTales? No, that was Murloc. I'm sorry. That was Murloc. Never mind.
I was actually making a Gorillaz reference.
Ah. All right, he, she, or they?
He.
He, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Professor Detective's in the chat. He says nice threads, Aaron.
Thank you, Professor Detective. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stupidest pop quiz ever. Here we go. It's your chance to fix global warming. Go ahead. It's time to be a real hero. I'll lead a mission to the sun in order to invite the sun to the party of its life. We'll have so many hilarious misadventures that the sun will eventually become cooler. Nah, the world is doomed, but I'll start investing in ships and start a profitable business for the soon-to-be-covered-by-water world. Global warming isn't real. I invented it, and science is claiming authorship because science is a lame copycat with no original ideas. All right, Ethan, who do you want? Which one do you want?
Time for the sun party.
Okay. All right, Mardot, who do you want? Which one do you want?
I think I'll go for the water world.
Okay. Phoenix?
I'm gonna go Water World 2 because I actually don't hate that movie.
And Jake?
World is doomed.
Okay. So fun, so wealthy, so creative. You build a 100-foot statue commemorating events so that in 1,000 years archaeologists can learn something about the people of our time. What does the statue represent? That mind-blowing twist in your favorite TV show that clearly changed the life of everyone forever, unlike all that boring stuff they show on the news. That glorious instant when your friend stopped you from texting embarrassing stuff to your ex while hella drunk. Your least favorite political figure being devoured by rabid rhinoceri, which are also covered in badass tattoos. Ethan.
I'm gonna go with tattoo rhinos.
Okay. Mardot.
Tattoo rhinos.
Phoenix.
Yeah, the first one, please.
All right. And Jake.
TV show twist.
Okay. So creative, so fun, so bold. What's the sexiest type of knowledge a lover can have? A bachelor's in engineering, all the principles to build a financial empire, how to make a killer cocktail out of anything, obscure 80s movie trivia, lyrics to all Disney songs, or an accurate approximation of all fictional creatures' genitalia? Ethan.
Oh. Well, they are quite good information to have, but I'll go with the Disney songs.
Okay. Mardot.
I'm going with, oh brother, yes, the mix between movie trivia or cocktail. I will go with cocktail.
Okay. Phoenix.
Movie trivia, please.
Okay, and Jake.
Go with the genitalia one.
Okay. Polly, Liam, Miranda, and Zoe. What would be the most appealing in a love partner? A big horn, kawaii eyes, soft fur, a taste for party, a very tsundere personality, or 50 gigabytes of RAM? Ethan.
I'll go with the kawais.
Okay. Mardot.
Kawais.
Phoenix.
Fur.
Fur?
Fur.
Fur. Okay.
Fur.
And Jake.
Gigabytes of RAM.
Okay. Miranda, Scott, and Calculuster. Loading, 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 loading. Do this. All right, starting off. All right, Ethan. Smarts 9, boldness 6, creativity 4, charm 3, fun 7, money 5. Where would you like to go?
Let's go to... where to go to up my charm again?
You go to gym.
Gym.
Then gym it is.
Okay. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational feat that spules your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. Later, you see Damien Miranda chatting, and being a nosy little bitch, you decide to insert yourself into the conversation. Who wants Damien?
I'll do Damien.
Okay. Who wants Miranda?
I guess I will.
Okay.
I
look forward to this adventure, so is there anything more wonderful than getting insight into the lives of commoners?
You better not pull that shit the whole time. My dads are lords of hell, you know. Technically, I'm royalty too.
Are you though?
Damien rolls his eyes and turns to you.
Mrs. Pantera paired us up for our hands-on homework assignment, going on an adventure.
I approve of that reference.
Apparently I have some anger issues and thirst for violence that should be channeled into something productive. And ripping the heads off people isn't that. The thirst for violence isn't productive in and of itself.
It beat you to the gag. It beat you to the gag, Ethan.
And I'm supposed to work on being more independent. Which is so strange, since I told my ladies and gentlemen in waiting to fix that for me last week.
Huzzah!
wondered what sort of adventure might give us a wonderful experience to fix our perceived but obviously non-existent flaws.
Go on a deep-sea quest to steal beautiful pearls from a scary kraken, or journey to a volcano to have a hot time at a fire method strip club.
I'd like to be under the sea.
Okay.
Deep sea quest.
So bold.
Hey, good call, actually. Miranda's already familiar with the ocean, so she can be a little more independent.
I have absolutely no problem being independent. I know, because I pay my servants to tell me that. You're the one who has issues to be worked out, Damien, and an undersea adventure will be perfect. You can't fight fire with fire underwater. There's no fire there.
Fucking metal.
Fair enough. And I can channel my violence into something productive like killing the Kraken.
Normally, I don't condone killing for killing's sake.
Since when?
Only if it has political ramifications, or if they're prettier than her.
But this isn't for the sake of killing. It's for the sake of getting me pearls.
Of course.
The two of them dash off, cackling gleefully. They get full marks on their assignment and brag about this to anyone who will listen. Miranda has made the pearl the focal point of a choker, and Damien looks dashing in his Kraken tentacle hat. You gain a new appreciation for cephalopod theme. You gain a new appreciation for cephalopod themed headgear, and you gain 2 smarts and 1 fun. All right, Mardot. Smarts 9, boldness 7, creativity 3, charm 4, fun 4, money 7. Where would you like to go?
Well, let's go and see if I can build up the creativity. Up to the auditorium I go.
Okay. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. After, you're eavesdropping on Miranda and Polly, waiting for the perfect moment to mention your influx of Insta followers when...
My love.
Ethan, you're on!
Never fear, my ladies. You need not fight over me.
Him again?
As royalty myself, I must say that even I find it to be, what's the term you use, Paulina?
Extra AF.
Friendship between 2 beautiful maidens shouldn't be soured over one as handsome, rich, and humble as I. But worry not, my sweet summer salads. I have found the perfect solution to protect your feeble hearts. You shall both marry me.
I've dealt with male entitlement before, but this is official next level.
Yes, an interdimensional level, as our collective wedding will be as well.
Ugh.
Yeah, not interested.
What a commoner.
You are hardly the first prince to seek my royal hand in courtship, and I don't see that you're bringing much to the table.
Interdimensional table. I am the definition of marriage material.
Just ask Penelope Pitstop, apparently.
Or Snagglepuss.
No,
not
Snagglepuss. That's, you're closer to, Mildew Wolf. That's... Anyway,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. You'll never find a better suitor. I have a castle. I could defeat anyone at anything. I'll show you. I'll fight. Him.
Oh, shit.
Is the interdimensional prince pointing directly at you? Why is your life like this?
I can defeat you at any challenge. Name your weapon and prepare to lose.
Miranda and Polly are watching you closely. Maybe you can skew the prince's challenge to really impress one of them. You know what'd be wild? Naked fencing with live weasels instead of swords, or, as a royal, you must fancy yourself pretty clever, so let's see you win at losing.
I could be bold and go the naked fencing route. I got enough boldness, don't I?
You got a boldness of 7. And your smarts is... Your creativity's 5 and your smarts is...
Go with the one with the higher stat.
I will go with the naked fencing.
Not so fun.
Very well. If that is what you wish, then so be it.
Both of you and the prince quickly undress, thus giving your respective weasels ample fleshy targets.
Oh my!
Classic.
Damn! This is a great challenge. Fuck, you may have underestimated exactly what was going on underneath those sparkly space clothes.
I believe it may be best for me to go now and ask my father how he feels about polygamous marriages for his daughters.
Yeah, totally go definitely do that and let me know what he says.
You tried.
Normally, I don't know if I'd be willing to spend the rest of my life with you, Miri, but for that... The interdimensional prince proudly strikes a pose and you want to die. Curse his chiseled form! You lose 2 charm and 1 fun. So he's ripped and, very implied, endowed like a horse.
I'm sexy and I know it.
Ethan, you're
wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah.
God damn it.
Ethan, you're doubly grounded.
I sure know how to pick them, don't I?
Yes, you do, but that's okay.
Worth it.
Okay, hang on a second. Sorry, 1 moment. There we go. Okay. Alright, Phoenix, you're up. Smarts 8, Boldness 4, Creativity 7, Charm 5, Fun 3, Money 7. Where would you like to go?
The bonus fun.
Boldness?
I'll go with fun.
Fun?
Yeah, I'll go with fun first.
Fun, okay. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. Against the expected, you spot Scott and Liam engaged in what seems to be an intense conversation. Alright, who wants Scott and who wants Liam?
I like do Liam this time.
Okay, who would like Scott?
I got my wolf boy.
Alright. They seem so into it that you can't resist the urge to ask them what's going on.
We're discussing this recent novel, 2 Lights.
It isn't a novel. It's a rad movie with lots of cool dudes and amazing abs.
Oh, God. Sorry, Professor Detective in the chat. Oh, no, he's hot. Scarlet Huntress. The same thing I think about my crush at school. I mean, what?
Well, it's actually based on a novel, and it's anything but rad. It's cultural trash.
How ironic.
But I decided to like it ironically.
The thing is, there's this human girl with 2 guys who like her. But the guys are part of 2 different human races. The wild, shirtless humans and the mysterious deep look-giving humans.
Gee, I don't know what that's referencing.
No idea.
These types of humans can't. And it seems these types of humans can't stand each other. Oh, and the deep look-giving humans shine in the sunlight.
Sparkly! Did you know that actually a lesser-known trait of some humans?
The thing is, the next movie will be released soon, and we're super hyped.
Ironically.
We can't wait, bro! We need to satiate our hunger for 2 lives.
This is your opportunity to show these 2 you're well-versed when it comes to satiating urges. Go for it! Let's cosplay, let's go shirtless, or we should write a nuanced play based on it. Totally not fanfic.
I'm gonna go for Scott this time, so I think the shirtless.
Alright. Not so bold.
Dude, we're going shirtless is a serious thing. Dude, going shirtless is a serious thing. It has to be done for the right reason. It's a way of expressing yourself. Your jacked self. It has to be genuine, and it can't be genuine if you do it to imitate other people. I thought you were someone that respected the art of going shirtless.
Not cool.
I was mistaken.
Well, I don't think that going shirtless is that serious. But it's for sure stupid, so I'm also out. Bye.
Well, who knew people could say no to going shirtless? What a crazy new lesson to learn. You lose 2 charm and 1 smarts.
Sure.
Huh. All right, Jake. Smarts 8, boldness 3, creativity 6, charm 5, fun 5, money 7. Where do you want to go?
Library, please.
To the library. That day you managed to spend some time on the library's PCs managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, and you keep only 2. You catch the tail end of a classic Zoe Calculester exchange. Who wants Zoe?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. Who wants Calculester?
Calculester.
You'll take Calculester? All right.
Okay, I need a new Zoe voice. But Student X Teacher Fic is super overdone, and it makes me really uncomfortable because, like, the inherent imbalance of power, like, can you imagine how problematic it would be if PGS hooked up with one of us? Yup.
Server error.
Hold on. I cannot seem to recall what Principal Giant Spider looks like anyway. MG, PGS not found.
Ah, the joys of new students adjusting to the rules of Spooky High.
Get down to business.
If anybody sings Mulan, you're out.
You there! Killing Machine and Abysmal Terror! Rude. An impressive ally in my fight against the reign of the maze over the 8th circle of hell!
Input. Quippy response about your sense of fashion being from the 8th circle of hell.
I have no need for your robo-criticisms. What I need is the power of being beyond the monster to aid my glorious and righteously justified favor. Right. No thanks. I'd rather just write steamy fanfiction in which you and Damien are a crack ship who hate sex just to annoy you for annoying us. We need that now! King and King LeVay are distracted by throwing an admittedly adorable theme brunch. Not one of you with me.
Trekkie's here. Hey, Trekkie.
Hey, Trekkie.
Hello.
Holy shit, she really means it. Time to help one of your classmates out. Guess you better decide which one you don't like. School is full of tough choices. Dahlia, don't be fooled. This eldritch being is clearly under Damien's spell already. Look at all these pictures she drew of Damien shirtless. She's a LeVay sympathizer. No, calling this robot a killing machine is inaccurate. A real killing machine would be a tank, and he's not a tank, so he's worthless. Go look for a tank.
Yeah, I want to go for Zoe, so...
The first one. You're trying to convince Dahlia not to choose the person you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Trekkie, and the cartoon physicist. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. They say I look nice. Thank you.
Yay.
So creative.
What? Just drawn hundreds of these. Yes. Yes, I have. Girl Damien from Spookhead High. Pirate Damien from Spooky High Seas. Dr. Damien from Spooky ICU.
Spooky ICU.
Why are they all so compelling? Because Damien is a spicy red sex pot. He does look very Unreasonable Terror, you're out. Let's go, Killing Machine.
Error. Label. Killing Machine inaccurate. Descriptor found. File. Friendship with Damien LaVey.
Seriously? The amount of violence and arson he commits, do you think someone in this school will be willing to betray his family? And when I find such a student, won't I like it? Put his face in the middle face. Thank goodness she's gone. Now we can start on that Dahlia fic. What do you think, Murdoch? Tamian or Dahlia as their ship name?
Those definitely just look like misspellings of their actual names. Rather than tell Zoe that, you enjoy her enjoyment and gain 2 fun and 1 boldness. Trade places! Everybody chooses a historical figure. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Ethan!
Attila the Hun.
Mardot!
Napoleon Bonaparte.
Alright, Phoenix? What?
Shakespeare.
Okay, couldn't hear you. And Jake.
Montezuma.
Picture this. 5 years ago, this historical time travel figure time traveled to our times and they now live in the present time. Player decided based on how likely you would buy a gossip magazine that contains hot info on how the historical figure is now in a relationship with Leonardo DiCaprio.
I think I win that one.
Let's see. So you had Shakespeare, we had Montezuma, we had Napoleon Bonaparte. And who did you say, Ethan?
Attila the Hun.
No, I'm sorry. Attila the Hun gets it, but I'll give Shakespeare second. Montezuma or Napoleon Bonaparte. Yep, sorry, Jake.
Whatever.
Alexander Hamilton. Of course somebody said Alexander Hamilton.
Let's do this!
Of course.
Alright, welcome to lunch. Okay, so we've got Liam and Zoe at one table, Polly and Calculus at another, Scott and Miranda at the third, Vera and Damien at the fourth, and of course, the shop. Ethan, you're still up. Where do you want to go?
You know what? Let's go to the shop.
Going to the shop.
Hey, stranger.
Aw, you missed me and my shit, huh? Worry no more. All this shit can be yours if the price is right. Not me, though. Okay, so we have, as always, the gift that keeps on giving, the creativity, the motivational poster, the erotic fanfic about dragons, which you can't afford, the blanket with 2 holes, the sexy fake Latin accent, a corpse, the map, which you can't, which you're too poor for, a Russian novel with insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death, the police report, which you can't afford, fake badass tattoo, PR agent, and some impractical yet kind of funny glasses. And like I said, as always, the gift that keeps on giving.
I'm gonna go with just the Russian novel.
The Russian novel, okay?
See you later.
Boosted your smarts to a 16. And remember the first rule of Shop Club, no refunds.
Let's go.
Alright, let's see. Phoenix, where do you want to go?
Take me to Scott, please.
Scott.
Scott.
You waltz over to Miranda and Scott's table to find them peering suspiciously into a burger.
Secret sauce? Secret sauce? What mysteries do you conceal?
Awesome, bro.
Hold on, loading.
Alright, load for me, dang it. Okay, there you go. Whoa! Did you think the secret sauce could talk? Cool. Hey, secret sauce! What are you made of?
No, Scott. My question was rhetorical.
Loading. Awesome! Mine was loud!
Oh, it's no use. We'll never discern the active ingredients of this delicious secret sauce.
Give me just a second. I gotta take care of something really quick.
Okay. Okay. Unless you have an idea, Rebecca?
The blood of your father's enemies, Miranda. That's why it's so delicious. Or you're overthinking this, Scott. It's a sauce made of secrets.
Winding, would that wind Scott up or just make him happy?
I think that would make Scott happy. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll go with secrets. Woohoo! That's a good sound.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, of course! Secret sauce? The clue is in the title.
But what are the secrets made of?
Shh, Miranda, it's a secret.
Oh, Scott, you poor dumb schmuck.
Scott is such a dumb child.
And we love him for it.
Yeah.
I mean, Monster Prom wouldn't be without him.
Okay, so Tifa just got back to me. She'd like to join the call.
Okay. If somebody wants to add her to the call, please.
I'll do it.
All right.
I assumed you would.
I mean, of course. Why wouldn't I?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't know how to.
All right. Hang on a second. I got to invite someone else. Just a sec. We got Jeff coming in.
Woo.
Oh, sweet.
All right. I've sent in Jeff. Hey, Jeff. Welcome.
Hello.
Hey, Jeff.
Welcome to and Tifa. Do we have Tifa?
Hey.
I have her in the chat, but she has to join the call.
Okay. Well, we got her.
Hello, who's that?
She's invited anyway. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay. Welcome! Welcome to New Friends and the girliest fuck edition of Monster Prom. So.
Indeed.
And we love every minute of it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get back to the game. Jeff, you're up. Not Jeff, sorry. Jake, you're up.
Alright, shh.
In an effort to become more mysterious, Scott has you rub secret sauce all over his chest. You're definitely into it.
Well, alright.
I'm just picturing this is the first thing Tifa hears, but you know, as she pops into the call.
Oh, is
Hi,
Tifa? Catherine in the chat.
I just barely heard Jake mentioning
Don't-
something about the first thing she said.
Don't-
I didn't actually listen.
Don't worry, it's just Thousand Island sauce.
Yeah, basically, Scott just had secret sauce rubbed all over his chest in an effort to become more mysterious, because the sauce is made of secrets.
I'm into it.
What is
apparently.
this? What is this sauce? A miserable pile of secrets.
Alright.
Poor boy.
Okay, Marta, where do you want to go? Liam and Zoe, Polly and Calculester, or Vera and Damien?
I think I will. I might as well. I'm gonna go with Polly and Calculester.
Okay. You're sitting with Calculester and Polly at lunch because neither of them eat, so you've got plenty of space on the table for all your minifigs. Suddenly, Polly grabs Calculester's arm and points excitedly at the vending machine in the corner. Calculester, dude, don't look now, but that vending machine is totally checking you out.
Oh my god.
Impossible. Vendronica and I have a purely platonic relationship.
Vendronica! Okay, we've got to find a Betty analog now. No, wait. No, wait, dude. Take a look at her insides. No drinks. Dude, she's thirsty.
Oh, the thirst.
That is a great pun. Alright, waiting, we're loading.
It's like,
Where's
she
she?
does always wish that I would eat her cookies.
4 drinks. This does not compute.
For your shiny metal ass!
Current status, highly uncomfortable with this type of conversation. I am so triggered.
This sounds like just the kind of thing that's none of your business! Time to interfere! Wow, Polly, so just because the vending machine is a machine, you assume she has feelings for another machine? That's pretty racist. But Calculus, have you actually told Vendronica that you only want to be friends, or is it time for a DTL?
I'll go with Calculester, helping Calculester. But Calculester, have you told Vendronica that...
Is that a thing I should have done? I'm not used to communicating feelings, as I am not even used to having feelings.
Yeah, you gotta go be honest about your feelings. Don't lead her on.
How is that leading her on?
But, what should I say?
Just say what's in your heart, dude. Or you could get drunk first.
Yay, booze!
Yes, booze. The cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
I do not have a heart, but I will try my best.
Calculator walks over the vending machine and places a friendly hand on her chassis. Binary. Don't even bother saying. Don't even bother saying anything. Just binary. The vending machine.
I will just tell you that it is very filthy.
The vending machine solemnly dispenses a candy bar. It is a single lonely musketeer.
Oh.
I had a cipher code detector that does binary code.
Cool.
She is disappointed, but seems to understand my position. I hope our friendship will survive.
Yes.
Sweet, free candy. I don't eat food, but I love candy anyway for some reason. That's good to know. Maybe you convince her to love you as much as she inexplicably loves candy.
Sure.
All right, Jake.
You can deny the candy.
Yep. All right, Jake. Where do you want to go? Zoe and Liam or Damien and Vera?
Take me to the Zoe table.
Take you to the Zoe table. Tifa, would you like to be Zoe?
Sure.
Okay.
Please.
You find Liam bending over his burrito with intense concentration. He's obviously taking a food pic for Instagram. He channels the silent energy of the moon. Zoe is right behind him, peeking over his shoulder and giggling. She channels the giggling energy of the moon.
Oh, hey. Let's see, I'm waiting for it for load. Liam, this pic is all wrong. Tell the burrito to smile with its eyes and make the cheese look less melty. And add a filter. Filter more. Filter again.
Why must I constantly be disturbed while taking my refined food pics? No one understands my superior sense of frame.
Catherine in the chat. The next DLC should have the vending machine.
Yeah, they should.
Romance Vendronica.
Mm-hmm.
Mass Effect Vendronica.
Oh my god.
Dumb joke, I know.
Maybe because that's my phone you're using?
Boy, don't use a lady's phone.
A fair point. But my phone is charging. What am I supposed to do with this food in the cafeteria at lunchtime? Eat it? I think not.
Boy, it could be Pizza Wednesday for all you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You purple dork. I'm just saying that if you wanted to reach true levels of Tex-Mex beauty, you should add this sticker of Jimin. Or is it Jimin or?
I guess.
Okay, I think. Jimin to your food pic. Nothing says good taste like pasting the face of a K-pop superstar next to a high-school burrito. Pure Aigyo.
For a moment, all three of you just admire the Jimin sticker. Liam shakes it off and regains his composure.
Letting it load. Okay, there we go.
It's actually Mardot. It's Liam talking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's agree to disagree. Timeless horror.
Or let's put Jimin in your dumb food pig.
I can sense the adorable seething rising.
Stop it!
Quick, fix this burrito Instagram K-pop emergency. What if we use the Jimin sticker where he's contemplating the existential notions of death, meaninglessness, and the void? Or, true K-pop fans should know that Jimin's favorite food is enchiladas, and his second favorite food is leaving Liam alone.
Well, I want Zoe, so... I think it's the first one.
Okay.
You had me at meaningless. I'll allow this now.
Aw, her laugh. Yay! Now snap that thing.
I must admit, Jimin adds a quiet, powerful pathos to this bean and cheese burrito. This appropriation of mainstream culture is quite satisfying.
Zoe's pick goes mega uber super viral, and now the whole world is Jimining their burritos. Jeez, the internet is weird, but not as weird as your high school. Trade places! Everybody chooses an object. Alright, Ethan.
Oh.
TV remote.
Alright, Mardot.
Highlighter. Phoenix.
Pencil.
And Jake.
Clock.
Player orders are set up based on how likely you would end up in prison if the police caught you trafficking with this in front of a school. Alright, so we had TV remote, we had a highlighter, we had a pencil, and what did you say, Jake?
A clock.
Well, that's just dumb enough to go there, so... Pencils and highlighters, sorry guys.
Yeah.
Sure.
Catherine Duncan, how did some of the monsters even survive if they refused to eat their food? If they refused to eat well, in Liam, Calculester, and Polly's case, they don't need to eat. So.
Yeah.
And, you know, Miranda has serfs to do her eating for her.
Yeah.
All right, Jake.
The cast of this game does not require food. Anyway,
yep.
Take me to the shop, please.
To the shop! To the bathrooms!
Give me your money.
Shouldn't you be out there trying to romance a classmate or something? Anyway, welcome! What do you want? We got the tattoo.
Leave the shop.
Leave the shop? Didn't you do this last time we played?
Yeah, but
oh yeah, you blew it though. Yeah, you blew it. Although you got the positive solo ending.
Yeah. And it's like I would have got, and I'm hoping I could get to it earlier, but I think I remember right. Ethan went to the shop that first time, blowing my first shot.
All right, my stuff isn't good enough for you. Not cool. You know what? Maybe you aren't good enough for my stuff either.
Let's do this.
All right, Ethan. Smart 16, boldness 6, creativity 4, charm 5, fun 8, money 0. Where to?
All right, let's boost my creativity.
All right, to the auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this can translate into something a bit more useful. Seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain 2 creativity. Oh, Professor Trekkie in the chat, so that's what they call the Miranda Act. Get out! Without meaning to, you find yourself in conversation with Polly and Miranda comparing the apps on your phones. Ooh, what you got, Mary? What you got?
Well, I have this game, Misunderstanding of Mobs. I'm not entirely sure how to play, but I keep winning, so that's nice. I've also got Skeptor, which is Uber but for serfs instead of cars.
Oh, how majestic.
And Spooner, which is like Grinder but for silverware. You know, I like my apps elegant and majestic.
That's pretty cool, but do you have rap chat? It turns all your messages into raps, but you can only see them for 8 seconds.
Wow. What about you, Maggie? What apps do you have?
Yeah, impress us with something rad. Tiger, an app that can make tigers appear anywhere. There's nothing as majestic as a tiger. Or, not much, just this one app I made that turns my phone into a rad car.
Tigers.
Not so charming. To show them how it works, you summon 4 tigers inside the ceiling above you. They immediately freak out and smash through the ceiling, descending on you in a whirlwind of teeth and claws. Dude! Why did you make tigers appear in the ceiling?
The ceiling is not an appropriate place for tigers. The ceiling is not an appropriate place for tigers.
As your friends flee and the tigers surround you, you reflect that you have learned a valuable lesson today. Just because you can make tigers appear anywhere doesn't mean you should. You lose 2 smarts and 1 charm. Alright. Phoenix, Smart 7, Boldness 4, Creativity 7, Charm 3, Fun 5, Money 7. Where would you like to go?
What was my charm and fun?
Charm is 3, Fun is 5.
Go for charm.
Charm, off to Jim. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams throw into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting a part of your charm against part of the other team leader's charm. The commitment amazes your home team and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win and take 2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous. There you are, swiping through potential monster match dates when you spot Scott pacing and muttering to himself in distress. You can't bear to see someone so adorable in so much pain, so you might as well try to ease it however you can.
Oh, hi there, Becca. Do you think I'm adorable?
Yes.
Yes, in fact, you were literally just thinking that.
Loading.
Good boy.
Anyway, the other day I was out in the forest trying to find a quiet place and large branch to do some pull-ups before the big sports game. When suddenly, I was approached by all these talking forest animals. They were pretty big for forest animals, and I'd never seen animals that can talk like that. I mean, other than us werewolves, but you're counting us as animals? And they were just so fuzzy and adorable.
Oh, the poor baby.
I found my people.
Catherine in the
They
chat.
said they were-
Catherine in the chat. Scott is best princess. Again, girly as fuck tonight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But they said they were impressed by my pull-ups and my muscles, and I was even more adorable. I went Schwarzenegger for like a brief second.
Yeah.
So the nice little forest animals with giant heads made me their king. Which was really, really flattering. I just don't know anything about ruling. I'm not sure if I'm good enough to be a king.
God. Trekkie in the chat. Scott, you talked to the lumberjacks. Catherine in response, he's a lumberjack and he's okay.
He sleeps all night and he works all day.
Mm-hmm.
Early as fuck.
Anyway.
You know the rest of the song.
Aw, poor Scott. It's up to you to help him rally. Scott, a good king is a strong ruler. Physically strong. If you can do 100 push-ups, you can be a good king for sure. Or the royalty has been inside you all along. Why else would your eyes be royal blue?
Oh. Okay, that's a smooth move.
They're both nice.
This is a stat one, so consider your stats. One of them is obviously charm, which is 5. As for the other one, I'm not sure. It's like creativity 7, smart 7, boldness 4, fun 5.
I'll go with his eyes. I like a pair of blue eyes.
So charming.
Woohoo!
I'm surprised that worked.
So am I, but carry on.
My eyes are royal blue? My god, all I can see is gray. Liam said they were cerulean. Whatever that means. I always knew that wasn't a real word. Clever Liam. He was clearly testing me. So if my eyes are royal blue because I had royalty inside me all this time, does that mean I have like a little blue king or queen inside of me? Is it is like my true self?
Oh god. You adorable dork.
I always suspected such big muscles couldn't be of this world. So good old Scott is just a mecca for the little blue person to fight against evil. Are we gonna drink
my god!
Neon Genesis Scott Jellian.
Okay, that's even a better reference.
Get in the Scots, Shinji! Get in the goddamn Scots, Shinji!
Yeah.
I wonder what my real royal name could be. So Beef Wellington? Lady McBeef? No! Lady McMuscles!
Oh, sweetie!
I should ask my loyal furries about that.
I understood it as loyal for some reason.
His loyal Furbies?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god. Scott would totally have a kingdom of Furbies.
Furries is what I've decided to call these giant furry talking forest animals for short.
Oh no. Wait a minute.
Thanks for helping me get my confidence back, Becca. You should come meet my furry friends sometime.
Well, you've always wanted to hang out with Scott. Not too sure about these circumstances, but it's better than not hanging out at all. You gain 2 smarts and 1 fun.
All right.
Alright, Mardot. Smarts 9, boldness 7, creativity 5, charm 2, fun 3, money 7.
I like to get my charm and fun back, but unfortunately that is
fun is still available.
Outdoors?
Yep.
Outdoors it is.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one, the one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns it into 2 fun.
Hooray!
You notice Liam and Polly gathered around Calculester watching expectantly. From the look on their faces, it's not going well.
Uh-oh.
Jake, would you mind seating Calculester to Jeff?
Sure, if he wants to.
Do you want it, Jeff?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I feel so represented with Juan, the magical Latino.
Do, mi, so, do. Do, mi, so, ti.
Oh.
How is my music, friends? Are you enjoying it?
I don't enjoy music. I experience it.
But no, your music's...
What's the difference?
But no, your music is kind of bad. Sorry.
Yeah, Polly ain't into that techno shit.
I am trying my very hardest. Why is success so difficult to achieve? Music is so simple, it is merely mathematics.
He is doing his very best, like no one ever
I'm
was.
sorry. What did you just
Give
say?
up, I swear.
I am trying my very hardest. Why is...
No. I heard you. That was a rhetorical question. I meant to demonstrate my incredulity.
Yay!
Yeah, dude, music's more than just some lame math. It's about rhythm and groove and having a killer bass line to help the ecstasy kick in.
No, Polly. You're too focused on sensation. Good music should give you the same feeling as milking a goat under the rains of October.
In Africa.
I bust the rains down in Africa.
Instructions incomprehensible. Please provide a foolproof formula for the production of flawless music.
Yeah, Catherine in the chat. Don't discourage him, Polly. He's got to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
Polly's too high to give a foolproof formula for anything except maybe LSD, and Liam thinks formulas are for fascists. Looks like it's up to you to make a suggestion. Music is all about randomness. Try uploading a virus into the music software and see what happens. Or, music is all about waiting as long as possible to drop the bass.
Ask Tool.
Or the Lonely Island.
I'm thinking, okay, bold. The randomness might be bold. The randomness might be bold. The waiting might be, might be smart. But this one's a tough one. Okay, I'm gonna go bold. I'm just gonna go random and go first. Go the first one. Randomness.
So bold.
That seems like a very bad idea.
Catherine in the chat. They're both wrong. True music is Yoko Shinomura. That's how you know it's a good idea.
Oh, okay.
You whip out a floppy disk labeled Danger, Virus, do not upload it in music software, and stick it where the sun don't shine.
Error, insufficient, dank beats, recalibrating.
Why do you want to shove a USB up Jacksepticeye's butt?
Oh, there's plenty of people who'd like to shove things up Jacksepticeye's butt, I'm sure. Girly as fuck!
Prepare to
shove it up his blarney stone.
Okay.
Prepare to get down in 3, 2, 1.
Nice. Well done, Jeff. Calculester's onboard speakers issue forth the dopest groove you have ever laid ears on. It's almost too good.
Whoa.
Oh my god, the speed is sick.
Touch your elbow.
Oh my god, the speed is sick. Literally. I think it's infecting my brain.
It is as if I have a fever, and the only prescription is
more cowbells.
Damn it, Ethan, you beat me to it.
Is dancing to this ill beat.
You and your classmates dance as if hypnotized, grinding the grass to mud beneath your frenzied feet. The spooky SWAT team is called in, but they can't stop dancing either. Only a targeted deployment of very loud country western music finally frees you from your stupor.
No!
Congratulations, you've turned him into the hypno hustler.
If it's by any chance Mexican country, run for the
No.
hills.
That was...
Awesome! I'm totally posting that on BooTube. You're gonna go viral, Calculester.
I am happy.
I believe I already have.
I need to vomit now. Wait, how do I vomit?
Calculester's song is so good it's soon sanctioned as a Class 1 biological weapon. Nice! You gain 2 smarts and 1 fun.
How does one check robots for STD?
Just when you think you've seen everything from this game. That weekend, something happened to... Becca! Phoenix, you're up!
Yay!
Let's go.
So we got Miranda, Calculester, Zoe, and Scott. You're kicking it underwater at Miranda's palace. It's always a dicey situation, seeing as how dissidents are treated in her kingdom. But she's used to her royal connections to procure the next season of Bobo the Angsty Zebra before it's even out on Wetflix, the premier mirth streaming service, so it's worth risking beheading.
Bobo the Zebra.
First of all, my kingdom would never sanction beheadings willy-nilly, and frankly, I could have you beheaded for insinuating such a thing.
No.
I am excited to absorb the information from this television program on the grounds that a broad survey of internet criticism indicates that it is the best Wetflix show.
Yes! It explores the monster condition in both a fearless and crude way.
Loading.
And I like that it has silly talking animals.
Aww.
Yay! Silly talking animals! Now, what shall I ask my vast array of kitchen sea monkeys to cook up for us?
Oh, I was kind of assuming we would order a pizza if we're binge watching a Netflix show.
How perfectly quaint! Of course, if I have commoners over, I should indulge in commoner practices. A pizza. Now, what toppings do you suggest?
The souls of the
This question is irrelevant because I am unable to consume caloric substances in the way of organic life forms.
And I was going to suggest a pizza with the cold sweats of a dreamer experiencing a nightmare and the shrieks of the dying. But it might give the rest of you indigestion. Oh my God, Tony, I love you.
Ooh, let's get a pizza with a pizza on top, and then there could be a pizzas on the pizzas.
Oh my God.
If we can't choose a topping, maybe I should just behead someone after all.
Nope! You can think of the perfect topping by consulting one of your friends Miranda's shell phone. Miranda's shell phone. Get it? And that friend is Maggie, a game changer when it comes to pizza topping. She's the one who introduced cheese as a pizza topping. Before that, pizza used to be covered in yogurt. Murdoch is so disruptive that he's been banned from the ancient Academy of Pizza Topping by the Pizza Topping Masters due to his dangerously vanguardist ideas.
What kind of monstrosity puts yogurt on pizza?
Crazy people.
Kojak?
Weird people.
So what's the stat related to?
Say what? Which one?
I think. I was gonna say because it's Ethan's first game with us. I'll give the point to Maggie.
All right. Trekkie asking about Murdoch. That's what Jake named his character, Trekkie.
Yeah.
So creative.
Woohoo!
After a brief but incredibly informative and creative brainstorming session with Maggie, you hang up the shell phone, redial, and order a pizza. It arrives not too long later, and everyone is delighted to take a bite of the pizza and discover...
Ooh, pineapple in good grades.
Oh my God, Scott.
I'll admit, I do not usually enjoy a dish so common and vulgar as pineapple on pizza, but it does pair well with academic excellence.
We have Robert Champion in the chat. Welcome. I believe this is his first time. Welcome to the madness.
Hello.
Whoa. It's funny, because the taste of genius is quite reminiscent of the taste of insanity. And yeah, it does go well with her.
I get the feeling Zoe would love a pizza if it were made by Voss from Far Cry 3.
I do not possess taste buds.
Jake, would you please explain your character's name again? Trekkie is asking, is it the MacGyver Murdoch or the A-Team Murdoch?
Murdoch from Gorillas, the green guy.
But I am enjoying my friends' enjoyment of their sustenance.
Aww.
As are you, all thanks to Maggie, and you for choosing her. Those good grades get you 2 smarts, and the whole pizza situation is an automatic 1 fun, of course.
Alright.
Trade places, everybody chooses a TV show. Ethan.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Okay.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Mardot.
Murder, She Wrote.
Why am I not surprised? Phoenix.
X-Files.
Why am I also not surprised? Jake.
Tales from the Crypt.
Okay. Player order site based on how mind-blowing it would be. Mind-blowing it would be if next year the showrunners revealed that the TV show happened in the same narrative universe as Naruto.
Oh. Oh
wow.
No.
Yeah, I'm giving
Naruto.
I'm
quite disappointed in you.
I'm giving that. Yep. First one I'm giving to Jake. Second one I'm giving to Mardot. We had X-Files and Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
Jessica Fletcher in a Naruto universe. I'm really trying to picture that.
All right, Brooklyn Nine-Nine would be awesome in Naruto.
I only have 1.5, but if anything happened to him, I would kill everybody in this room and then myself.
Oh, Catherine Duncan, that best suggestion ever. Remington Steele.
That's right.
All right, quick break. I need to replenish my beverage. We're going to take a break. Everybody, if needs be, do your business. We'll be back in 5 minutes, folks.
I need to give food to my folks because the reason why I was quiet is because I was doing salmon.
All right.
It's all good.
All right, back in a minute.
And I gotta step out for a little bit too. I'll be right back.
Back in a minute, folks.
I need fresh tea. Yep, I do need more tea. I'm gonna go boil the kettle again. Oh. Oh. Nope, he's still gone. I hear speaking. Speaking about Remington Steele, dear watchers, so I gave myself one hell of a mind flip. I watched the first season of Remington Steele, and then on the same day, I jumped straight to Mamma Mia. And whilst Pierce has aged well, when you do the jump that fast, it kind of melts your brain a little bit. So, since I'm the only one here, I might as well vamp. Yes, I've only seen GoldenEye actually, but I should watch the rest of his movies. But his are the only Bond movies I own, Catherine. Hey, sweetie. I think I'm the only one here at the moment.
Hello, I'm back.
All right.
Who's back? Are we all back?
Jake's still muted and Tifa's left for a minute.
And I've got the kettle on the boil anyway, so...
Okay. We'll give everybody a couple more minutes. Meanwhile, the chat is talking about various ideas. Apparently, there are multiple Kingdom Hearts and CIS crossover fanfics.
That's my toaster, so 1 moment.
Hey.
Oh.
I'm back.
Okay, 1 second. Hey. Oh, shit. No. No, 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 no. Do not do that.
We waiting on anybody else?
Well, I know I know Tifa will be back whenever Tifa gets back, since she's dealing with her parents. But we might be getting Casey. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'll do? I will add everybody in.
And let them cop in on their own time.
Mm-hmm. If anybody's got Holly on your friends list, put her on the invite too, will you? Because I don't have her.
Sure, I can do that. Hold on. Scrolling.
Ow. Are we all back?
Yeah.
I apologize.
All right. Quick roll call. We got Phoenix. We got Jake. Ethan, are you here?
I'm still here.
All right.
I'm back.
Jeff's here. All right. Mardot, are you here?
Present.
Okay. Holly, is Holly here? Well, she's been added. She's been added. Okay. Casey's not going to join us. Her and Rosen are hanging. So is Holly. I just. Alright, so the invites are there. Whether they show or not, we'll leave it up to them. Alright, so, who's first? Jake is first this time. Where do you want to go, Jake? We got the shop is in the gym this time.
Yes, take me there.
Show me that money.
Hi, stranger. It's been a while. I've missed you. It's okay. You can look at my stuff. What are you doing, Jake?
Leave the shop. I said leave the shop.
I'm doing that.
Okay, you did. Sorry. That didn't load in time. Sorry.
You get that the whole point of running a business like this is to sell stuff to people, right? I think you're missing the point, sweetheart.
All right.
All right, Mardot, where do you want to go?
Let's head over and let's get our truck back. Go to.
You can't go to the gym. That's where the shop was, and Jake was just there.
Oh, darn it. Okay, let's go. All right, then. Let's go ahead and build up some of that money. Go to the library.
Okay. All right. That day, you spent some time in the library's PC sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's monies. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares, and you gain 2 money.
Cha-ching.
Suddenly, you see Polly vomit ectoplasm all over her cell phone. You rush to help her. Ugh, I just got my 97th hey as an opening line on Tinder. I just had to puke out of pure boredom. Hey? Hey? What am I supposed to do with hey? Whatever happened to reach out to someone with a fierce dick pic? People are just copy-pasting hey and sending it to every monster that looks halfway interesting. What about you? Are you a hey person too? I hope not. If you read the Tinder profile of a fun-loving spectral delight such as myself, what would you say to me? You're beautiful, or are you drugs because I want to do you all night long?
Drugs. I want to say the drugs one.
Okay. So fun! Hell yeah, drugs! That's a great opening line. Also, let's do drugs.
Why am I not surprised?
You wake up an indiscriminate amount of time later feeling like shit, but happy about it, so like unicorn shit where it's rainbow or something. When you run to Polly later, she's grinning like a lunatic, and it's clear that something went down. Maybe one of you? Hey there, cutie patootie. I had the best time the other night. We should really do all this again sometime. And I mean all of it. Even that zoo animal style stuff. You left a couple of things at my place. I put them outside your locker. With that, Polly disappears, leaving you to wonder exactly what transpired between you and what article of clothing you left behind. But when you open the box marked Oz, all you see are a pair of handcuffs and the last surviving Bresky pigeon. Neither of these things are yours, but you would hate for Polly to think you're lame. Apparently, when she said zoo animal stuff, she meant stealing a bird. So it seems like maybe you guys didn't have so much have sex, but she clearly wants to spend more time with you, so hell yeah! You go in with a huge grin and a new pair of handcuffs and the last surviving... Whoops. What was the last surviving Bresky pigeon? You should be more careful with your belongings. Irrelevant! You've gained Polly's admiration and 2 charm and 1 fun.
Let's do this!
Alright, Ethan. Smart 16, boldness 6, creativity 6, charm 4, fun 9, money 0.
Let's boost boldness in the bathroom.
Okay. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. There was a great commotion in the bathroom, as there usually is in the school's coolest hangout. You see Miranda, Liam, and Scott all crowded around the mirror. Jake?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I got distracted. Ooh, right there. Right there. See that spot right there?
Mardot.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway.
See, I'm not the only one.
Don't poke me, Scott. And no, I don't see that the whole point. Vampire, remember? No reflection.
How hard it must be not to gaze upon your reflection for hours and hours each day. I have servants whose job it is to hold up mirrors for me, and then a second set of servants to hold up their arms so they don't get tired. Duchess?
Oh, Trekkie's out for the night. Thank you, Trekkie. Have a good night.
See ya.
Night, Trex.
Night.
Ooh, good point. Liam, maybe you need servants. I can be your servant for the day. I can hold your mirror real good.
It doesn't matter. Who would be holding the mirror? I won't have a reflection. All I want... Oh, froze. I'm sorry. All I want is to see the spot where I'm considering putting a double helix, triple gauge, real fox, the chimera-style cheek piercing. It needs to be at least a centimeter left and 3 centimeters down from where anyone else would pierce their cheek.
You don't need a mirror for that. I can pierce it for you right here and now. You trust me, right? Right?
Anyway, there must be some way to inspect a potential spot, even sans reflection.
Surgically remove Liam's face so he can see it for himself, or use found materials to create a perfect replica of Liam.
Okay, so my boldness is like 8. What's my creativity?
6.
Yeah, 6.
I'm guessing remove the face then?
Okay. So bold!
I'll permit it.
Catherine in the chat. No, Miranda, I do not trust you.
That hurts.
Who would?
Yay! Oops. Dismiss. Oh wait. Yay! This will be ever so much fun.
Miranda pulls out a scalpel and begins hacking away at Liam's face.
You gats.
I'm afraid to look.
Just remember, pain don't hurt.
Jake.
Alright, Don't worry, Liam. Pain is good. It means you're getting stronger. Like a Super Saiyan.
Not in this case, you cretin.
Within moments, Liam's face has been removed and he's holding it in his hands. Go ahead. Here.
I'm in awe.
Says the faceless vampire.
I never knew what a work of art I truly am.
With delicate embroidery, Miranda perfectly reattaches Liam's face. She's much better at reattaching faces than she is at removing them.
I spent my whole life in the pursuit of art, never knowing I was the greatest art of all.
Thank God.
Whitney Houston.
Thank God Liam didn't have a superiority complex before, or now he'd really be insufferable.
Thanks for your help. Thanks for your help, Maggie. You've inspired me. You inspired me to be inspired by me.
He decides against the piercing, not wanting to mess with perfection, but you're clearly on his good side and gain 2 charm and 1 boldness.
Hell yeah.
Alright, Phoenix. Smarts 11, boldness 4, creativity 7, charm 5, fun 7, money 7. Where do you want to go?
I can't do boldness. Can't do charm. Smarts are pretty good at the moment. I'll go with fun.
Fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour raid that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until Juan, the small magical Latino cat, asks what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember you suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you, and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time at all, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain 2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday.
Woo.
Later, you hear an unmistakable growling that can only mean one thing. Intergalactic lions have broken through space to devour one of the smaller, weaker students. No, wait, it's just the wolf pack. Guess it could have meant 2 things. Hey, Jeff, you want to be the wolf pack?
Sure, okay. For the last time, is this a bromance or bro trees and broski?
You're my teammates and my family, and I'm not trying to be a bad Scott, but
this is the 3rd month in a row you've missed our full moon bro down. We got together and practiced a wolf pyramid, and then helped each other inject sheep steroids.
Sheep steroids? Jesus.
Do you want black sheep? This is how black sheep started.
Exactly.
What? You know, that just sounds vaguely racist.
It's a movie.
Oh.
A killer sheep movie.
Killer sheep, yes.
Yep.
Well, she
I'm
reviewed
pretty
it
sure
a while
Hawk is
back, I
covered
think. Well, she also reviewed it a while when he was doing those.
Okay, then.
Anyway. We played Flip Cup with Lamb's Blood spiked with Natty Ice.
that all sounds really, really nice. But I already had plans, and I didn't want to let people down.
One of us! One of us!
Bro, you're a wolf. Are you with the wolf pack, or are you with this other monster?
Got a cold there, bro?
Oh, damn, you're one of those other monsters. You better do something. Let me teach you a new game. Extremely long-distance fetch, or guys, on the inside. Aren't we all wolves?
Long distance fetch, that'll get rid of them for a while, won't it?
So creative!
Bro, really? You think a little game of fetch is really gonna work on us?
Loading. Because it will. We love fetch.
Scott, not now, bro. Play it cool. Play it cool.
You hold up the
Dude,
headless...
do you see this ball?
Robert, who's Liam? Liam is the purple vampire guy. That's who Liam is, Robert. You hold up the headless kitten squeaky toy you always keep on hand, just in case. Then, using everything you ever learned in Portal, the class, not the game, you open an interdimensional rift.
It's so squeaky. Oh man, broski, the squeakiest. Such a squeaky little kitten, bro.
You hurl the toy into the portal, and the entire wolf pack dives in after it without a second thought.
Bro.
Oh man, the portal closed. I wanted to catch the squeaky toy.
Aww.
I hope they'll be home in time for a sports practice.
They will be. These rifts in space-time last about as long as Scott's attention span. But they'll be distracted enough to leave Scott alone with you. Time for some quality bonding. You gain 2 charm and 1 smarts. Trading places. Everybody chooses a song. Ethan.
Hang on a sec. Poker Face.
Okay. Mardot.
Neutron Dance by Pointer Sisters.
Okay. Phoenix.
Barracuda.
And Jake.
Feel Good Inc.
Okay. Player decided based on how much more patriotic you would feel if the song became the new anthem of your country. So, Feel Good Inc., Barracuda, Neutron Dance, and Poker Face.
This is a tough one.
Feel Good Inc. is kind of ironic, considering that's kind of a downer song when you think about it.
Yep. So, I'm going to give it to that. I will follow that up with... Yep, you know what? We're going to go backwards this time. Here we go.
Oh, you chipped me!
Let's go.
Alright, so what's the breakdown? We got the Wolfpack and Dolly at one table, Polly and Vera at another, Scott and Calculaster at the third, Zoe and Miranda at the fourth, and of course, the shop. Where do you want to go? Phoenix?
I will go to Scott, please.
Scott and Calculaster.
Oh, wait, you didn't. I thought you said she was going to the shop.
Nope.
No.
You approach Scott and Calculaster sitting at a table conveniently located near a power outlet. Calculaster is charging. Scott is confused.
What?
What do you mean you don't eat? What do you mean you don't eat, bro? If you don't eat, how are you ever gonna get swole?
Jeff?
Premise invalid. I am...
Sorry.
I just had to wait for load.
Okay.
Premise invalid. I am a robot. Robots do not get swole. Swelling in robots is always an extremely bad sign.
No eating? No getting swole? How do you live, bro?
Technically, I do not live. It is one of my greatest sources of, quote, sadness.
Aw, don't be sad, buddy. I know what'll cheer you up. Some pizza. Pizza always cheers me up.
Invalid suggestion. Pizza is a food which I do not eat. I am not designed to consume organic material, only electricity.
But, pizza, bro.
You're actually pretty worried that Scott's head is going to explode and then you're going to have to clean it up. Better find a way to satisfy his curiosity. Scott, electricity is the coolest and most energetic thing to eat. Have you ever tried to eat a lightning? Calculaster, when you say I am not designed to consume organic material, all I hear is that you're not trying hard enough.
See, Scott chasing lightning would be quite a funny concept, but we're trying not to annoy Calculaster, aren't we? Well, want to make Scott a happy puppy.
So pick one.
I'll go with the second one, just because it might be funny.
What do you mean I am not trying hard enough? I always try my best.
Well, you know what Coach always says. Sometimes best is not hard enough.
Okay, how do I try hard enough?
Eat this pizza.
I do not have a mouth.
Just eat it!
And I must scream.
what Coach always says? The body has many mouths, and only one of them is for your mouth. Scott.
Let us ponder this for a moment in shock and horror, shall we? What are you doing, Coach?
Well,
What are you doing to this poor pup?
well, I suppose I do have a CD tray and an exhaust port.
Let's put pizza in them.
Alert! Foreign matter detected inside chassis. Purging internal cavity with fire.
Whoa, cool. How do you feel now, Calculaster?
Warm.
And fuzzy? Hooray! Let's do it again!
You helped Scott stuff a whole smorgasbord of food items into Calculaster. He turns them all to ash. It's profoundly wasteful, but Scott has never been happier.
I must ask, how many times were you dropped on your head as a child?
Oh my mind, Dad lost track at like 500.
Catherine in the chat. No, Scott, no, leave Calculaster alone. Bad boy. Where to, Ethan?
Yeah, let's go to Miranda.
All right, Miranda and Zoe. It's not like Zoe and Miranda aren't always the perkiest of gals, but they seem extra perky as they skitter around writing things down in notebooks.
Doubtless you are admiring our great work, Maggie. You see, we are now food critics. Zoe has hired me for her magazine, Holy a Real Food Magazine.
And Tiff is still gone, so go ahead, Phoenix.
It's an honor to have you on board, Your Highness.
Zoe holds up a bunch of papers stapled together with doodles and crayon that seem to be Eldritch runes with some sparkly scratch and sniff stickers stuck on top.
If you are quiet and subservient, you may watch us in our quest to be the best food critic ever. I was a little hesitant about the founding of this very legitimate magazine, since I'm new to eating things other than minds and souls. Actually, have my eating serves eat for me, but then realize important to the audience, which was compromised of Miranda's food serves. Now, watch us create culinary criticism magic. First up, macaroni and cheese. This food item contains both macaroni and cheese, and therefore deserves 5 stars. It's an accurate description. Next, couscous with vegetables. I've never tried it, and the pieces seem way too small to even register in my many mouths. I won't try it either. The name sounds very, very fancy. Oh, 5 stars! And here is this microwave. Yes. This is a very shiny and very cubic shape, which are both good qualities for food. 5 stars. Here are some French fries. They don't seem to be... But they don't seem to be particularly un-French either. Oh dear! How will we ever determine their Frenchiosity?
Easy. That's your specialty. Zoe, you should give the French fries a French kiss worthy of the most epic of French fictions to check how good they are at French kissing and therefore calculate their Frenchiosity. Or, Miranda, obviously you're the most qualified to determine this. The only way to establish Frenchiosity is to actually go to France. Just send an eating serve over to check it out.
The one from Miranda.
An insightful decision indeed. It seems you truly understand the privileges of royalty, Maggie. After all, that's why you're called serfs, because the liberals serve me.
You have a feeling that joke might be hit or miss written down, but thankfully you're not reading it because this is a conversation, and out loud Miranda says the way Miranda says surf sounds enough like serve that joke totally reads and is hilarious.
Well, you know, you could always replace the E with a U.
Yeah.
Okay, but now what do we do while we wait for your surf to get back from France? Why? Now I will fill you in on my weekly feature for totally a real food magazine entitled Where? There.
Conversely, that joke is probably even funnier as a visual than spoken out loud.
I don't remember commissioning that featurette. What's it about? You didn't? And about me how you want to civil worship for maximum happiness. Now, if you're doing an inverted diamond solstice flower for an occasion like a semi-formal engagement or a black tie assassination, you want to make sure the shirt is always in the northwest corner.
You learn so much about silverware and dictatorship, for which you know are very romantic topics for Miranda. By the time the surf returns to say that the French fries aren't from France, Miranda has him executed for interrupting. 5 stars!
All right.
But they're Belgian!
Alright. Mardot, where would you like to go?
Alright, let's see. I think, yeah, like...
What?
What?
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, sorry. Alright, just wanted to make sure my mic's working. Alright, since no one's going to the shop, since no one's gone to the shop yet, I guess I'll go to the shop.
No, that's
Dang it!
Wait. Actually, no, I'll go with Polly.
Okay. You take your seat, and if you didn't know any better, it seems like more Vera and Polly are more interested in their phones than they are in you. And you do know better, and you know that, yes, that is exactly what's happening right now. It's nothing personal, Oz. It's just that Polly and I are very engrossed in texting our financial slave. Yeah, it's pretty hard to compete with some guy whose fetish is buying you anything you want. That's my fetish, too. Not buying things for people, having people buy things for me. Duh. Good thing he's rich enough to take care of both of us. You know what they say, true friendship is sharing secrets and financial slaves. Still, I do worry that this arrangement might not be sustainable. What happens if he runs out of money? Our cash... Your money is 9. Our cash flow instantly stops. Besides, being handed everything you want on a platter, in this case the platter being an online money transferring platform, is almost boring? Yeah, I get that. It's a little less boring when you own as much asset as I am right now, but I see what you mean. If we could somehow turn this into a business venture, then maybe it would get interesting, and we could continue to profit even after he's gone broke from catering to our every whim. I mean, how interesting do you think business actually is? Since he's so obsessed with us, we just tell him to do something totally insane and see if he does it. I don't know, Weirdo giving away his money and getting into hijinks is great and all, but I want to start making real money. And I think money is fine and all, but my favorite currency is chaos. Seems like the ladies are at a very exciting crossroads. Maybe a random bystander give them a nudge in the right direction. You could easily grow this arrangement into a business. Just escalate and delegate. Have the financial slave go and acquire his own financial slave to give him money and have that financial slave go and find a financial slave. Or tell him to marry a llama.
Marry a llama.
Oh my god, yes! That is everything to me! I actually had a dream just like that one time. Except it wasn't a llama, it was an alpaca. And it wasn't a wedding, it was a bar mitzvah. But other than that, it was exactly the same. Yeah, I don't think that this is my scene. I'm gonna go check out my legal law firm. Catch you weirdos later. I'm texting the financial slave right now telling him to marry a llama. Ooh, he's already typing. Let's see. Oz, you will never believe this. It turns out the financial slave has actually been talking to a llama for a few months now through a llama monster dating site. He says he's a commitment phobe and never really defined the terms of his relationship with the llama, and he keeps introducing the llama as a friend, but he knows now it's just because he was scared of being hurt. He's taking this as a sure sign that it's time to be brave and commit to the llama, and they're headed to City Hall for the ceremony right now! Woo! Of course, he says he'll have to take his leave of our group chat since his heart and wallet now belong to another, specifically a llama. Aw, isn't that the sweetest love story you've ever heard? I'm so glad we got to make it happen together. That is the sweetest love story you've ever heard. Or something. But hey, maybe you and Polly will end up with having a love story of your own.
Sure.
All right, Jake, I presume you would like to go to the shop and leave again?
Give me your money.
Yep.
Okay, this is it. I get you're here for me and not my stuff. Fair enough. Next time you'll just get just me. No shop. Let's see if you're less annoying then. All right, folks, as of right now, the shop is closed. She will still be there, but she will not. You'll get her, not the shop.
Yeah.
Trade places. Everybody chooses a brand. Ethan.
Craft.
Okay. Mardot.
Nike.
Phoenix.
Samsung.
And Jake.
Nabisco.
Player order site based on how funny and crazy would be the selected brand teamed up with a popular K-pop group that starred in all their ads. Start debating now. So we had
I can see K-pop advertising Nabisco.
K-pop, Nabisco, Nike, and Samsung.
What is Nabisco?
Cookie cup.
K-pop group advertising cookies. I mean, come on.
Oreos and...
I'll give it to you. I will give Ethan the... And there. Okay.
Hooray, cookies for the win.
Sure.
Oreos won again.
Yep. All right. So, Smarts 8, Boldness 4, Creativity 6, Charm 5, Fun 7, Money 9. The shop is closed, but she's hanging out the outdoors.
Take me to the outdoors, please.
So exciting. You never thought you might meet the shopkeeper outside of her shop. Although her name probably isn't the shopkeeper. Huh. She has to have a name.
What's up?
It's Valerie, you dumbass. Like, really? We have class together. Way to start a date, champ. Did she say date? This seems promising. Or at least it does until someone suddenly appears. Oh. Ethan.
Hey!
Oh no, it's the Slayer. As if it wasn't enough for getting Valerie's name, now you have to face potential death. What's up, Double A?
Nothing new, V. Just getting equipped for a new mission. Anything cool to sell?
Not really. Sorry, girl. Today I was just chilling here with Murdoch. Hey, Murdoch, did you know Aravi? She's cool, always with her adventures. The Slayer is named Aravi? What, now everyone in this game has a real name? What's that face? Yeah, she has some anger issues and that whole thing about killing monsters, but to be fair, half our classmates are super into murder too, so what's the difference, really? To me, the biggest difference is she spends a lot of money on equipment. And sometimes we chill together, too.
It's well known that Monster Hunter and cats have good chemistry. Valerie's the best. If you're with her, I can only assume you're also some kind of useful NPC for my adventure. If she sells weapons, maybe you are the one who upgrades them.
Yeah, Murdoch seems legit. I'm sure he can totally upgrade your sword.
Perfect. Upgrade my sword.
Damn, you can almost feel the weight of the social pressure. How the fuck can you upgrade her sword? Ultimate technique, outsourcing. Call the best tech engineer you can pay. Or DIY. This sword is your canvas and some duct tape will be your brush.
Let's see. Let's see. Where are my stats at? Where are my stats looking at?
Smarts 8, Boldness 4, Creativity 6, Charm 5, Fun 7, Money 9.
Let's see. Outsourcing.
So wealthy. You call in some favors here and there to get the sword upgraded. While waiting, the three of you go for some frozen yogurt.
And that's how I discovered the armor market was ruled by this douchebag Dark Lord, who's the one behind all the horrible bikini-type armor designs. He told me it was because the adventuring business was catered to men, and so being sexy was some kind of support we could provide to raise morale. I told him I respected his opinion, but also that he should respect mine, which was slitting his throat.
Ha! Bring him hell, girl!
You know it, V.
A falcon comes flying into the Frogurt plate and drops a box for you. The other patrons are terrorized by the fact that the falcon is inside a Frogurt place. Ooh, look, your sword!
Let's see. Whoa! Look at these features. Now I can check my email from my sword? It also comes with a high-end camera that automatically records and posts videos of my stabbing to all my social media?
not
And every like I get on a vid gives 1 confidence to the sword?
You'll slash through Instagram in no time.
You betcha. Murdoch really is a real deal, huh?
Yeah, he ain't bad at all. Not bad at all. Hell yeah, you gain 2 money and benefits from what Arabi pays you, and 1 charm.
Let's do this.
All right, Ethan, where do you want to go? Smart 16, boldness 9, creativity 6, charm 6, fun 9, money 0.
Let's go to the library.
Okay. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain 2 money. You're fucking around on your cell phone when you see a couple of your classmates fucking around on their cell phone too, only louder.
Paulina, this is an institution of learning, and I am finding it incredible. Tigers appear every time. They'll soon overrun the school. I find it simply abhorrent the amount of money you are funneling into Tiger when an app advertises itself as free, but then gets you addicted and causes you to end up paying more and more money. Minus 99 monies at a time. That's just
awesome.
Explorative of the weak-willed.
And I love exploiting the weak-willed, but I prefer it when you do it with me. So what's so special about Tiger anyway that you're blowing all your money on it rather than investing in our schemes? Where to even begin? The premium features are dope. You can design the stripes on your Tiger, pick custom colors, pick whisker size and strength. You can find out whether or not a Tiger has super liked your profile and what pictures it has favorited. Don't get me wrong, it's not that I necessarily want to date a literal actual tiger. I just want to know if the literal actual tigers want to date me, as they should. You must realize how insane that sounds. I mean, hearing it out loud, it did sound pretty whack, I guess. Plus, if the tigers get hungry and start eating people, and honestly, it's shocking they haven't done that already, we don't have anyone to rip off. Right, because the tigers will be ripping off their arms and legs. Good point. I'll just delete the app and get rid of the tigers. There, deleted! And yet, there! Tigers! Here! Tigers! Everywhere! Tigers! Huh. I wonder why that didn't work. Maybe because getting rid of downloadable content on a phone in no way destroys living flesh and blood beings in the real world? But you know what might actually work? For every tiger in the school, release 3 anteaters, the natural enemy of tigers, as everyone knows, or have Coach talk to them. He's a tiger, right? Or like a tiger adjacent something?
Let's go with the anteaters.
So smart.
Ah, a brilliant solution. I happen to have an anteater supplier that brings me fresh anteater eggs. One of the finer and more obscure delicacies of the world. I'm sure he can bring some by the school.
And you're sure that anteaters don't lay eggs and someone has been exploiting Liam, but in this case, since it's benefiting you, you might as well let it slide. Before long, Liam's anteater egg dealer has shown up with a veritable army of anteaters. The anteaters go through every corridor and corner of the school, driving out the tigers, wherever they may hide, with their long tongues, poor eyesight, and penchant for eating termites. All of which tigers hate. Duh, didn't you know that about tigers? The anteaters are also generally useful around school, eating all the insects that Crazy Martin the werebear janitor doesn't have time to get rid of, since he's always so busy dealing with your fucking antics that he's left with very little time to actually perform maintenance on the school. Damn! These anteaters are awesome! You go, girl! Get those insects! Clean those cobwebs! Chase those tigers! You know, Polly, enough people have downloaded Tiger that I bet as the fad dies, there's going to be a lot of people looking to get rid of the app. And their tigers. I think I know where you're going with this. Good. We should re-download Tiger and start a second round of the app's popularity! Polly, no. This is what we should be spending our money on. We need to make our own Tiger-style app which allows you to rent anteaters to get rid of any ants, termites, or tigers you might have lying around. Hell yeah, that's way better than my idea. We can call it the Anteater.
And remember to advertise that their eggs are also rare and delicious.
Sure, Liam. Whatever, the tigers are gone, everyone liked your solution, you get 2 fun from watching predators flee from insectivores, and you get 1 money since Polly and Vera bought the anteater idea from you.
Alright.
Alright, where do you want to go? Smarts 11, boldness 7, creativity 5, charm 4, fun 7, money 9.
Let us get the charm. Okay, let us get the charm back by going to
the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team, but suddenly you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears, and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose 5 Mercy, a stat that might be useful in Monster Prom sequel, but isn't now, and you gain 2 Charm.
Hey, Boo!
Hey, Oz, darling. It's me, lovely fan favorite Polly. You know, I wasn't always a ghost. Yeah, this is about to get real. Hear me out. I used to be alive, but I died with unfinished business. Now I gotta live forever like this until I finish it. And you might ask, what's your unfinished business, fan favorite lovely Polly? I guess I can tell you. I never did a reverse Romanian Wilkinson. You know, sexually. Don't get me wrong, I love being immortal and walking through walls and shit, but my soul will never truly rest until I do that freaky sex move. Oh well. I've done that one loads of times. Just name a time and place and I'll reverse all over your Romanian Wilkinson. Or throw a smoke bomb and escape while leaving a replica of yourself. That should buy you time to figure out what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is.
I think I'll do the first one.
So charming. Yes! Finally, someone as well-versed in freaky sex as I am. At last I can be free of my eternal ghostly prison or whatever. But mostly, freaky sex! Alright, it's on. Prom night, okay? You bring the supplies, I'll bring all my sexpertise. And hey, purge the zucchini, Admiral. You know what I'm talking about. See you soon! She totally phased out. Oh boy, you might have just gotten yourself tickets to the wildest night of your life, but what the fuck is a reverse Romanian Wilkinson? And what are the supplies? For now, you at least gain 3 fun.
Yeah, problem for him. Yeah, problem for him. Shop is closed.
Yep. Because one of the things you need is at the shop, and the shop is closed. Alright, Phoenix. Smarts 12, Boldness 4, Creativity 7, Charm 7, Fun 9, Money 7. Where do you want to go?
Boldness, please.
Okay. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. On the way there, you run into Mamimi, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness. Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gain 2 boldness, thank Mamimi, and proceed to the bathrooms. You're practicing your very best monster mash when you hear the sounds of an argument, which is so strange in these sacred hallowed halls of education. LOL. Just kidding, can you imagine?
Becca! How you doing, girl? They made me their king, and they deserve the bestest and most wonderful king there ever was. I'm gonna be the best like no one ever was. And I'm gonna work as hard as I can to be that king, no matter what it takes.
Scott, you realize they're not cute little baby animals in need of a king, right? They're furries.
I know they're furry, Vera. I'm the one who told you that.
No, Scott, they're furries. It's a kink.
Yes, Vera, there are many kinks in my plan. That's why I need to work them out to be the best ruler.
Forget it.
Excuse me! Did you say you need help being a good ruler? I know all about that. Being a king is easy, as Daddy always says. I don't think only live peasants can stage a rebellion.
Oh, Miranda!
The 1,000-yard stare, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Fear is your most important weapon. Your second most important weapon is actual weapons. That is surprise. Torture soup spoons, razor teacups, a knife on fire. You know, usual.
I don't know, Miranda. I appreciate the advice, but I don't think that's the kind of king I want to be.
Nonsense! I'll go get you the butter knife shuriken right now.
No, to Catherine in the chat. No, do not listen to Miranda. She is a very bad ruler.
It just seems so unnecessary. There must be a better, kinder way to rule. Right, Becca? I want them to have a happy... Wait, loading. I want them to have a happy time under Scott the First. They've been so nice to me. They've written me beautiful songs.
I'm sure they will be very happy under you, Scott.
Which are about my adventures, but most of them are the sort of things I definitely have not done. And they made amazing drawings of me. Which are very, very generous in their proportions. I just think they deserve the best leader.
Oh my
He's
god.
so cute. He's so precious.
They even gave me 3 legs.
Loading.
Robert, please don't be a creep. Normal rulers make their subjects pay taxes. Well, but what if you pay taxes to them? Or, flag time! You can't rule a kingdom with no flag. Without a flag, it would just be just a bunch of flagless people.
Yeah, flags. Flags sound like fun.
Not so creative. Robert, you just spent. Excuse me. Hang on a second. It's time for Dad to. It's time for Dad to talk. Robert, you just spent the last 5 minutes trying to get another chat member to do ballet dance for you, and are demanding that she put vids up on her own channel. That's being creepy. Knock it off. My channel, my stream, my rules. And unlike a lot of people on YouTube, my sub count does not reflect my self-worth. You can ask everybody here.
Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You're 120% right. Flags are the best.
For some reason, that just segued beautifully. All right.
Yep.
Let's combine our art powers and create the very best. Hold on. Create the very best flag ever.
You're welcome, Catherine. You get into an intense art frenzy, which is kind of hot and intimate. Somehow the two of you end up shirtless and sweaty while painting and doodling. After 3 hours of passionate art activity, you put your clothes back on again because of decency, but mainly because we don't have a shirtless model for Scott, which I think I think we can all agree is just you know,
a missed opportunity.
Yes.
Yeah.
And probably some form of sexist. I don't know. Against us, specifically. Anyway, and admire your work.
Alright. Whoa, this is genius!
Not really. It's quite simple. It reminds you of something, but you're not so sure of what.
I'll show this to my I'll show this to my beloved furries. Bye!
Scott leaves all excited, ready to execute your plan. Later, you stumble upon Scott again. He seems not so happy.
Oh no!
There you are, Becca. Your plan went terribly. Our flag turned out to be the flag of Switzerland.
Oh, that's why the flag rang a bell for you.
We pissed off Switzerland so much that they even tried to abandon their neutral nature to start a war with our... A war to start with our... Freaking loading.
With our
and you
kingdom.
know we fucked up big time... Okay. And you know we fucked up big time because they didn't even do that during World War II. We can't go to war against Switzerland. Our country is like 20 or 30 people at most. I have a gut feeling we might lose a war against them.
Scott leaves sad and stressed with the burden of reaching peace with Switzerland, which is a burden a high schooler shouldn't have. You lose 2 smarts and 1 creativity.
Dang it.
That weekend, something happened to... Murdoch!
Oh, that's...
Woot!
Sure.
That weekend, you were at the movies when you receive a summons from Miranda.
Oh, thank goodness you could come.
Technically, Miranda's guards force you to meet with her, but you'd rather not split hairs.
I am contemplating a decision of extreme gravity. To date Maggie, to date Maggie, or not to date? as you were famed throughout the school as a wanton Lothario, I thought I'd better ask you for your advice. But please, be sure to frame it in terms that I will understand. Something simple and straightforward. I need you to tell me which item of silverware Maggie most closely resembles.
Gilded shrimp tongs, indelicately inlaid with diamonds and baby teeth, or bread. Jake?
Oh, sorry.
Please help.
I'm trying to, man. I want to make sure I got you this. What's the stat dependent on?
It's not dependent on anything. This is basically she
What
wants you to tell her what piece of silverware that Ethan's character most resembles. One of these is silverware. The other one's bread.
Okay, then the first one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Phoenix? Phoenix? You're breaking up. We can't hear you.
Yeah, sorry, I was. Yeah, my computer's going weird.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, gilded shrimp tongs. Only the most elegant of silvered wares. And gilded, gold on top of silver. How decadent. Of course, the diamonds must represent her strength and endurance. While the baby teeth represent her inner tenderness and willingness to steal teeth from babies.
Oh, God.
I could not imagine a more appropriate piece of silverware to be. Got issues, girl. But I am told I'm not allowed to take actual silverware to the prom as a date. Her friends will have to suffice. Thank you ever so much.
Miranda's goons drag you away, but before Miranda awards you 3 money for your marvelous advice. Trade places! Everybody chooses a food. Ethan.
Salad.
Mardot? Mardot?
I said couscous.
Okay, there we go. Alright. Phoenix.
Brownies.
And Jake.
Breadsticks.
Play order side based on how fun it would be to give Becca the nickname Maggie the Cool your food choice. The cool breadsticks, the cool salad, the cool couscous, or the cool brownies. Alright, couscous gets it, just because it's funny. And followed by breadsticks, salad, and there. Okay. Week 3!
Couscous anyway.
It's chickpeas.
Okay.
Like super fine chickpeas.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yep. Last week, and Valerie is nowhere to be found. So, alright.
Oh, there goes my chance for the Roman Wilkinson.
Yep. Where do you want to go? You can still try to at least ask Polly to prom, you know?
Yeah. Oh, what's my stats again?
Smarts 11, boldness 7, creativity 5, charm 6, fun 10, money 9.
Ooh, let's go just to be safe. Let's increase my boldness. Let's go to the bathroom.
Well, that day you visit the bathrooms to take a number 2. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life, you don't put a paper on the toilet seat before using it. Look at you crazy bastard! You gain 2 boldness and probably 1 staphylococcus with a slight chance of 1 STD. Polly seems really excited about trying a reverse Romanian Wilkinson with you, and the only thing you have to do is get all the needed supplies, which would be fine, except you have no idea what any of them are. Luckily, you've got a few spare minutes to try and figure this out. You do a quick search on your phone, because you assume the internet must know something about this, as long as it's related to very weird sex fetishes. Nothing. While trying other keywords, you spot the Coven looking over at your phone.
Always the same with you.
What?
Could it possibly be they know something about the reverse Romanian Wilkinson? No, they're always bitching so much about saving the world, they'd never admit they were into these kinds of very weird sex fetishes. Maybe you're not searching hard enough on the net. Or maybe you're letting your prejudices blind you. Now, there's not much more time to lose here. The solution is clear. You're tackling online searching in a very short-sighted way. You need to come up with unexpected search terms that will point you in the right direction, or use your people skills to get the three witches to admit they know what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is, and to tell you what you need for it.
Well, obviously, I could search till the cows come home and never find anything. I could ask those three. They might be able to make some kind of power to bring the reverse Romanian Wilkinson in. So I think I'll go with the second one and pray it...
So charming! You used your refined persuasion skills with the Coven, which includes techniques such as repeating, "Tell me what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is," to the point of exhaustion.
Okay, hang on. Okay. We might know what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is. But we know because of saving... So you need a penguin mask, a bag of marbles, and a kilo of guacamole. We're sure Valerie is selling some penguin masks the other day. Don't think we have a kilo of guac for you though. What kind of purse do you think we are? We totally have a bag of marbles though. How about you keep the marbles and we never mention this again, okay?
Catherine is horrified by the implications of the reverse Romanian Wilkinson.
Okay, bye.
Nicely done. In the end, it turned out to be exactly like that old toy commercial jingle. Marbles, marbles, you never have enough. They're perfect for booby traps and for super weird sex stuff. These marbles smell funny, though. Maybe they're already used? At first you feel like that's not okay, but then again, you're about to get into some really kinky stuff, so who are you to judge? Your mind is open, your excitement grows. You gain 2 creativity and 1 fun.
Sure.
Alright, Jake. Smarts 8, boldness 4, creativity 6, charm 6, fun 7, money 14.
Take me to class, why not?
That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. Catherine, my stomach is gone. Just hope you have protection. You're ready to have your second round with Valerie. You're confident because you know her name, which you're sure is a huge turn on.
Stranger.
Hey, you. So you liked hanging with me, huh? First time was free. Now it'll be 50 money. Just kidding. I was going to hang with some friends today. Hope you don't mind. Hey, girls. Saving the world today? Alright, I'm going to assign some things here. Ethan, go ahead and take little shrimp here.
You betcha.
Okay.
It'll be so much easier for our classmates if we weren't doing stupid, dangerous stuff half the time.
Don't be grumpy, Joy. What's the point of avoiding the end of the world if you can't enjoy the little things in life? And you know what, Mardot? Take the third member of the Coven, why don't you?
Alright. You must admit, she has a point.
We can't relax now, girls. Our ratings are dropping. Big time. We need to avoid death. We might not want to avoid cancellation.
Eek! Narisore!
It's frustrating. We're busting our asses off 24/7 to save the world, and sometimes it feels like we're secondary characters, while the ones getting a spotlight are idiots, crazy Damien, like Quitter Liam, or even your sister.
Hey, my sister isn't an idiot, Joy. I love you girls, but don't talk shit about her in front of me, okay?
Okay, well, sorry.
Don't worry. Lucky for you, we have Murdoch here, who just happens to be an expert in stupid plans that resolve difficult situations. Hey, Murdoch, do your thing. Save this situation. Hope, Joy, and Faith need our help. Everyone knows the audience loves a big franchise. Go transmedia by investing in toys and video games about the Coven, or the ultimate way to dodge any cancellation is to convince Netflix to acquire you.
Toys and video games.
So wealthy! You've been saving money all your life for this, producing toys and video games based on your classmates.
Is this me? Doesn't look half bad.
And check out this video game, Witch Prom. You can romance one of us while helping out everyone else. Save the world. Although you probably wouldn't do that.
Oh, and there's me. I'm the shopkeeper. Ha! If I was a video game character, I'd totally be the shopkeeper, huh? Love it. You released a whole line of merchandise in a flash because this is a crazy world where things happen quite fast, if you hadn't noticed yet.
Joy, we're trending on Twitter, and our diversity embodied types and making us super popular on Tumblr.
The Wees are going crazy for the fan art and fanfics. There's a feud between the GMs and the Jeremys over the which ships are canned for you, Joy.
That's my private life.
No, Joy. Now that's our salvation.
Wicked be this world.
But a wicked world is a good world for a coven of witches.
I guess that day has been saved by Murdoch, which will allow us to save the world many more times over.
Yeah, I told you. Murdoch is hella legit. You're the real deal, huh? How about we spend the rest of the day drinking beers and discussing coven ships? That sounds like a plan. Valerie's the best, and who would have thought all these secondary characters had such deep existences? You gained 3 smarts for appreciating that.
Let's do this!
Also, that was a really nice, obscure slip of Phoebe voice.
Alright.
Okay, Ethan, Smart 16, Boldness 9, Creativity 6, Charm 6, Fun 11, Money 3.
Let's go with the library.
Okay. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guessed that nobody has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so 2 money. You're checking your email in the library when you see one from an address you don't recognize. The subject is urgent, funds needed, emergency. It seems important, so you open it. Hello, my name is Nazret Awasa, the totally legitimate prince of Ethiopia. Due to recent cruel betrayal at the hands of my brother Gambella Awasa, who bought many whores with government money, my kingdom is in terrible debt. I require only a paltry loan of 1,000 US American to regain my footing. Alternatively, you may simply provide your bank account and routing number and I will transfer the funds myself. Once I have repaid the debt, I will compensate you with 10,000 handsome US dollars American recompense. Sincerely, Nazret Awasa, legitimate prince of legitimate actual Ethiopian government of Ethiopia. His story is so sad. You really only have 2 options here. Send $100, you're not made of money, or write back to the Honorable Nazret Awasa of Ethiopia. While I cannot offer you direct financial support at this time, here are some tips for how you might improve your failing economic system.
Send the money.
Not so wealthy. You shrewdly pass along your bank account number, routing number, and social security number, but you don't have enough money in your account. Nazret Awasa is enraged at your insolence. He calls down a curse upon your whole family line. Later, you run into Miranda. She is furious.
Oh, no.
How dare you play such cruel games with my second cousin twice removed, the legitimate prince of legitimate actual Ethiopian government of Ethiopia. Leave him along only to disappoint him at the last moment? He is a gullible, sensitive man. He may very well die of grief. You're a monster! Not in a good way!
If you're going to send your money and sensitive personal information to a stranger, at least do it the right way, sweetheart. You lose 2 smarts and 1 money.
Let's go.
Alright, where do you want to go, Phoenix? Smarts 10, Boldness 6, Creativity 6, Charm 7, Fun 9, Money 7.
I just checked. Scott's all about the heart, so it doesn't really matter about the other stats, does it?
What?
Yeah. Well, if Scott's all about the hearts, then why the stats don't matter so much, do they?
I don't know.
But he does like sports, so we'll go to the gym.
Okay. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything in dodgeball, and she attempts to throw a ball at herself. You explain to her the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful, while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing and gains a sense of self-worth. You gain 1 BFF. Sadly, she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off-screen, and 2 charm. After your workout, you notice Scott standing around with a really unpleasant look on his face. Normally, Scott has a very pleasant look on his face, maybe with his tongue hanging out a little. Right now, it's not hanging out at all. As you get closer, you see that he's waving it around inside his mouth. You ask him what the hell is going on.
Hold on. Loading.
Mm-hmm.
Was. Sorry, I'm doing tongue squats. It's part of a new workout system I found called the Idiot Cleanse. Only $1 for the first week. But I can't seem to get these tongue squats right. My form's all wrong. Look at my tongue. It's so weak and scrawny. Loading. You look like a person with a buff tongue. You think you can give me some pointers for ultimate tongue strength?
You gotta work your way up to tongue squats, man. Let's start with some light tongue wrestling. Dude, tongue squats aren't meant for dog tongues. If your tongue gets too swole, how will it flap around when you stick your head out the car window?
Okay, I know what the other one's suggesting, and the second one's adorable. I'll go with the second one. It's cute. Cute imagery.
So smart.
Whoa, you're right. And how would I drink water out of a dish? Or lick the faces of people I don't even really know? You know, if optimal tongue buffness means giving up on all the things I love to do, then maybe having a swole tongue isn't so cool after all. Thanks, bro. You've taught me a valuable lesson. The strongest tongue is the one inside your heart.
You don't know what that means, but it seems to make sense to Scott, and that's what matters. You gain 2 smarts and 1 creativity. Trade places! Everybody...
Can you hear me? Because I've lost everyone.
We can hear you just fine. Hello?
Oh, Phoenix?
Hang on. Switch into the chat. Hang on a second.
Yeah, hang on.
I think Hello?
Hello?
Phoenix, can you hear us?
I don't think she can hear us.
Shit.
Alright, sorry, I lost everything during that last phase.
Can you hear us
Penguin.
now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Penguin's
Okay,
still
thank you.
available? I'll go with Penguin.
What? Okay, yeah. Alright, hang on. We're going to start we hadn't even started yet. Alright.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Alright, Ethan, go ahead. Pick an animal.
Zebra.
Alright, Mardot?
Let's go with a bat.
Alright, Phoenix said penguin. Jake?
Lemur.
Okay. Play order side based on how intriguing a new Game of Thrones would be if it had the selected animal as its sigils. Ooh. So we had a lemur, we had a penguin, a bat, and what did you say, Ethan?
Zebra.
Okay. Alright. Jake, then Phoenix. Yep, then Ethan. And then Marduk. Okay. Alright. Lunch. We've got the couple at one table. We've got Vera and Calculus at another. We got Valerie at the third. We've got Miranda, Polly, and the Coven at the fourth, and Scott and Zoe at the fifth. Where do you want to go, Jake?
Nothing will happen if I meet Valerie at her table, so... Or will it?
I don't know, maybe. Since it's you.
Alright.
Okay, sure, let's do that.
You go to the shop, but there's no shopkeeper there this time. Just a note. Sorry, being a regular student for once. Go buy yourself at 7-Eleven or something like a fucking normal person. See ya!
Let's go.
Well, that's fair. Well, that's fair. I mean, at least it helps speed things along.
Yep. All right, Phoenix, where do you want to go?
Go, please.
Okay. Looks like Scott and Zoe are having marshmallows for lunch. You say that because their cafeteria table is covered in a literal mountain of marshmallows. Zoe slams a marshmallow to her mouth. It's mildly impressive.
That's 15 marshmallows.
Scott stuffs 6 marshmallows into his mouth at once. It's slightly more impressive.
I'm the king of marshmallow, king of the marrow.
I didn't want to have to do this, but you leave me no choice, rival.
Zoe begins to glow purple and convulse. Her tentacles swell. You smell death itself.
Ancient chaos, doom to worlds, sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice.
A cloud of marshmallows rise up into the air, and Zoe's countless mouths all open with infinite hunger. All the mallows fly into Zoe's gaping maw. The cafeteria window is open as all marshmallows in a 50-mile radius are summoned to their doom. It's unspeakably impressive.
Hey, no fear! I don't know if his mouth is full of marshmallows anymore or not. Probably not.
If I counted correctly, I've now eaten 13,666 marshmallows, exactly, which means I win.
Not cool.
Wait, that's like very not cool. You can't use more than one mouth during an eating contest. You get cheated. And I would know, because I used my hands in soccer one time, and I still feel bad about it.
Catherine in the chat. Catherine in the chat. That escalated quickly.
Yeah. Zoe really wanted to win that game of Chubby Bunny.
No way. It's cheat. The validity of this impromptu marshmallow match is my whole reason to live. And my whole reason not to destroy this amazing marshmallow-filled planet.
Quick, referee this athletic dispute before the whole planet is destroyed. We can't control how many mouths we have. That's not nice. Scott, are you a good boy or not? Or, Scott, please... Oh, crap! God damn it! Sorry, Phoenix.
What did you click? What'd you click?
The fucking touchpad on my goddamn laptop because my mouse is dead.
No, I just went, what option did you end up going for?
It was Zoe's. I didn't even get a chance to read the second one. Sorry.
That's not right.
Scott's eyes widen in primal fear. Wait! Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Wait, I'm sorry, Zoe. I want to be a good boy. I don't want to be not a good boy.
Wait, Scott. Who's a good boy again?
It's me, Scott.
Who's a good boy?
Me!
Gonna do that!
Did I get winner? Mouths and all.
Zoe may have won the marshmallow battle, but you'll win the marshmallow prom date demon friendship war.
Let's do this!
Alright, Ethan, where do you want to go?
Head to Miranda.
Okay. You arrive at your table to find the coven eating and Polly and Miranda screaming. They're using their bizarre mind powers on me. The cute tall one is my less attractive evil twin. She uses shades just like me, clearly because the evil twin thing.
We're not attacking anyone. What do you mean by attacking?
Disgraceful.
Lies! Subterfuge!
Ah, I can feel them in my brain making me less cool and sexy. Ah!
Always the same with you.
Every single lunch hour.
You can't allow your friends to be attacked. Quick, save them from this fiendish menace. Joust them in Miranda's honor, or drug their food.
For her honor!
You slap a colander on your head, a baking sheet on your chest, and a jousting lance under your arm.
My hero! Charge! Invaders!
We're out.
Death to the air breathers!
Whoa, hey, we don't want any trouble. We'll just move over there.
My knight in shiny armor.
Dynasties! Oh, Valley fought noble champion?
Huh?
Whoa, did those three just disintegrate into a pile of turtles, or am I just super high? You think that question
Yes.
pretty much answers itself.
All right.
All right, Mardot, where do you want to go? You got the couple, or you got Calculester and Vera?
I guess since I can't, well...
I will tell you this, in this situation, if you go to the ones that's not a dateable character, it tends to boost one or more of your stats.
Alright, someone who's not a dateable character, obviously Vera and...
Yeah, it would basically be, if you go to the couples table, you might get a stat boost.
I'll go for the couples.
You approach the couples table. It looks like they don't particularly want to be disturbed, but luckily for you, you don't understand social cues. You sit down.
Love.
Oh, hello, Oz. I admit we were looking forward to spending some quality alone time during lunch, but I can understand why a lonely single such as yourself would want to share in the warmth of our undying affection for each other. Isn't it sad how many students at this school spend their entire time here without knowing what it is like to share one love, one mind, and one digestive tract? It would be selfish of us to not share our joy with the unloved masses. Please, feel free to join us on our lunchtime couples activity. We'll even let you pick the activity. The couple will slide you a piece of paper with two options on it. Why were they holding such a note before you even joined them at their table? Meeting the parents or charades?
Okay, this... Meeting the parents... Let's go with meeting the parents.
Meeting the parents? Meeting the parents, is that right?
Yep.
Yeah, it really is about time, huh? Tate has already met my family, of course. At this point, he makes up about 40% of his body mass, but I still need to meet his parents. No time like the present. Let's go. I'm sure you'll be delighted to be part of this intimate moment between Tate and I. You sneak out of school, which is incredibly easy, and head over to Tate's house where his parents greet you with horror in their eyes. Apparently, they haven't seen Tate since he started his relationship over a month ago. They were worried sick, and now they're even more worried. No son of mine is going to date a brain-infecting fungal parasite, bellows Tate's father. But we're in love, tell him, Tate. Tate slowly raises one arm in a painful, clumsy thumbs up. Tate's dad heads to the garage to grab a flamethrower, but you stop him with an impassioned speech. You explain that love is love, whether between a vampire and a fish man, or a yeti and a brain parasite. Your words bring tears to everyone's eyes except for Tate's, which stare lifelessly out of his mostly hollow skull. Your profound oratory earns you 4 charm. Trade places for the last time. Everybody chooses something bad. Ethan.
Bant 4 stick.
Alright. Mardot.
Flat tire.
Okay. Phoenix.
Man flu.
And Jake.
Auto shop accident.
Ooh.
Player order set based on how likely it would be for humankind to perish due to the selected things. Start debating now. Van 4 stick. Flat tire. Parachute.
Man flu.
Yeah. Man flu.
I mean, Last of Us rules.
Alright. Flat tire. Alright. Okay. We're into the home stretch, gang.
Let's go.
Alright. Smarts 12, Boldness 6, Creativity 7, Charm 9, Fun 9, Money 7. Where do you want to go, Phoenix?
I don't know. Let's go with the loo.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get some boldness.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. While in the bathroom you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold you would kill a tiny big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. Where's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep 2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. Scott catches up with you afterwards, panting with excitement. Jake?
Where's my...
Oh, hold on. Hey, bro. I was thinking today about how much I like you and I want to share all my favorite things with you.
Aww.
I thought about sharing my bones with you, but I don't remember where I buried any of them.
Oh.
Then I thought,
maybe we could go out peeing together. But peeing on each other's territory would be wrong. Loading. Still loading. And I don't know how to share the moon, or even where it is right now.
Oh. He's too precious.
Loading. So I guess that just leaves my two favorite things in the whole world. Cheerleading and sports.
Sorry, hang on a second. Alright.
And since you're not on the sports team, cheerleading it is. Let's cheer together, bro. What's that? You wanna know what cheering? You wanna know what we're cheering for? Well, I thought I'd leave that up to you. What should we cheer for, bro?
We should cheer for the working class. Nothing will aid the rise of the proletariat like a hearty cheer. Or we should cheer for each other because friendship is the greatest sport of all.
Second one's cute.
Not so charming.
Hey, you're right. Friendship is the greatest sport of all. I mean, I was asking you to cheerlead with me because I was romantically interested in you, but you know what? Never mind. Being friends is way more important than that. Thanks for reminding me.
At least he's still happy.
Yeah, but he can't. But he doesn't. He only thinks of you as a friend.
Yeah.
Instead of making out later, we should totally go to the petting zoo. I love petting animals with friends. We can stop on the way so I can take back this edible underwear I bought to use with you. No need, now that we're such good friends.
If Scott says friends one more time, you'll literally tear your own heart out and eat it. Right now, that only feels like what's happening. You lose 2 boldness and 1 smarts.
Sure.
All right, Jake. Smarts 13, boldness 4, creativity 6, charm 6, fun 7, money 14. Where do you want to go?
I like to up my creativity, so...
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Bless you. Bless you.
Why is there edible underwear? Edible underwear is an actual thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yep, it is.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in a discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that the people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain 2 creativity. You're eager to have another adventure with Valerie. She's so natural and complex. She makes you see how the classic love interest might be a bit too parodic and simplistic.
Stranger.
What are we doing today, you and me? Who cares? You're sure that before you can do anything, a minor NPC will appear for you to discover a new unexpected layer of complexity to them. Before you finish that thought, an interdimensional rift opens!
Hi, it's me, the interdimensional prince.
Oh, how you gain appreciation for the nuanced layers of lurking beneath the prince's seeming shallow creepiness. What surprising relationship might he have with Valerie?
Oh, feline lady, you look so edgy. Let me save you from a life of solitude, for I am the interdimensional prince, and there's surely some prophecy foretelling our romantic fate.
Cartoon physicist, oh my god, that voice! Nope, just regular interdimensional prince for you. Go away, blue creep.
So rude. Not a surprise coming from someone who's clearly not primary love interest material. But worry no more, my love. We will have time to educate you in proper behavior once we're married.
What is love? Baby,
Baby,
don't
don't
hurt me.
Soldiers.
What the fuck? Too late! The Prince's army is holding Valerie, and if you don't do something soon, this will be your worst date yet! Think fast! Share a pic of Valerie's abduction on Instagram to alert everyone using some intense filters to convey urgency, or start a fire.
Instagram.
So creative! You bring your Insta filter A game and choose a combination of tricks so the pic says, hey, this is serious and not some kind of performance. We need help to beat this Blue Creep's army. Of course, it's also helpful you wrote that in the caption verbatim, but the filters are a valuable addition too.
It's slaying time.
The company's here to save the day.
Girls!
Doesn't anyone in this dimension know proper kidnapping etiquette? So annoying.
The four girls fight the armies relentlessly, but eventually Aravi is defeated, mostly because 4 characters is the maximum allowed on screen, and there's still one more surprise appearance.
They're too strong for us.
Ha! You don't stand a chance against my army, you fools!
But then the army is viciously pumped full of lead! Leave my fucking sister alone! Holy shit!
Whoa.
Damn!
This is different. This isn't.
Yeah!
I did not see this coming.
No! We should have guessed! They're both money hungry!
Yeah?
Yeah!
V!
Oh no! Late plot twist! I can't stand against such an unexpected reveal!
You're goddamn right, Prince. You can be as royal as you want, but you're still trash before the Oberlin family. Now leave, or face the consequences. And so he leaves. Thanks, sis. Don't worry, Val. Some lowlifes still don't know not to mess with us. And you, pathetic witches, how can you pretend to save the world if you can't even save my sister yourselves? Anyway, take care.
She might have saved the day, but she's still the worst.
Girls, no she's not.
All day acting like she's so superior. Oberlin family this, Oberlin family that. Such a racist.
Quite the opposite. All that Oberlin pride is super sweet. See, my mom died giving birth to me. My dad was devastated, having lost the love of his life and thinking I was going to grow up motherless. And then he saw Vera. Someone had left her at the hospital, a newborn orphan, and he realized she was bound to be motherless too, so he decided to adopt her. My dad wasn't wealthy then, but he dedicated his life to making money so the two of us could have a happy life. You could say that both of us love money because of that. Vera knows all this, so the whole Oberlin pride thing is just her way of showing gratitude and love to our dad. She loves money, sure, but she also wants to earn it so she can give something back to him, even if it isn't really necessary. She wasn't born in Oberlin, but now she's hella proud to be one. So all that Oberlin stuff is super sweet, at least to me.
Okay, I guess it is. Still, she's kind of a bitch.
You betcha, she's my bitch. Best sister ever. She's my favorite person in the world. And you, Murdoch, you're on your way to being second favorite. What? A big compliment and a big reveal? This is the best day ever! Hashtag make Valerie a love interest. You gained 8 smarts for that plot twist.
What? I am a smart boy.
SMRT.
SMART.
See you, Robert. Bye. Have a good night.
Bye.
Good night.
There we go.
All right. Okay, Mardot. Smarts 11, Boldness 9, Creativity 7, Charm 10, Fun 11, Money 9.
Uh-oh. Oh, good. Okay, let's see. Class, library, outdoors, gym. I need to be I think I will just go. I'll just go have fun, just add some more money to go to the library.
Okay. That day you spend some time in the library PCs managing your star kicker. You deceive lots of people with yeah. Too money, basically. You notice Polly at the computer next to you whispering into one of the speakers. Psst, I'm into the deep web, please. I don't know the secret password or whatever, and I swear I'm cool. I just want to buy crazy drugs and do fun crimes. You can totally use my computer camera to look down my shirt. Come on, just let me in. Ugh, it's not working. I've been trying to get onto the deep web all day, but it must think I'm a cop or something. How am I supposed to even do this? There's not even a bouncer I can flirt with. It's called the deep web because you need to bury your computer in ancient crypt in order to access it, or the password is blueberry.
The password is...
So smart! You lean close to the speaker Polly was whispering into, press your lips close to hers and say, Blueberry. Immediately your screen goes black and you see the familiar interface of the deep web. A list of pages with names like drugs.html and ferret-related crimes.php illegal equals very. Whoa, cool. I knew there was a password. Now I can finally spend all those bitcoins I got from pretending to be that rich swamp creature's daughter. Also, can you whisper the name of More Fruits to me? That was pretty hot. You tell Polly you whispered her about produce anytime she wants. She gained 2 charm and 1 smarts. Polly, no, that's not how this works, says Catherine. Alright, Ethan. Smarts 14, boldness 9, creativity 6, charm 6, fun 11, money 4.
Can't up my money, so let's up the charm.
Okay. Epic dodgeball match. But the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. You gain 2 charm. You see Miranda hovering in the hallway, whistling to herself and checking out her reflection in her own scales.
Why, hello there, Maggie. How funny and random to see you here by entirely... Here, entirely by coincidence, and you're not her. Is your random happenstance? Seeing as how we've been getting on so well lately, I have decided to afford you the honor and privilege of taking me to the seahorse races. You can pick me up after school today and bring me an assortment of flowers and chocolates as a gift. You're welcome.
Oh man, a chance to buy shit from Miranda and taking her on an amazing outing you have no interest in? Sounds amazing! Let's rock! You go to the horse races and look for Miranda. She's wearing a beautiful and intricate horse race hat. Unfortunately, a sudden gust blows the hat away. You can swear that you hear the wind whispering, not enough budget. But surely it must have been your imagination.
No! My hat! Hey, Maggie! I'm here! Hi! Look at this! That's always when I go to the seahorse races. It isn't much, of course. Only
3 million.
lots of monies.
3 million.
But it should still make things more fun to bet. Of course, nothing would sour this lovely date faster than picking a losing horse. So I'll put this daunting choice entirely on you.
Fun.
How should we choose the winning seahorse so this day goes down in memory as a pleasurable experience rather than deciding we should never speak again?
Yikes, no pressure then, but no worries. You know the perfect method for choosing winning race seahorses. The only way to tell a winning seahorse is by taste, or why watch people ride seahorses when you could be riding me? No, literally though. Get me a saddle and let's enter the race.
Okay, so bottom one's boldness. What would the top one be?
Smart. Or...
Could be fun.
Charm. Or
Well, my
charm.
fun is higher than my boldness, but it's lower than my charm. I'll go with the top one.
Not so creative.
By taste? Yes, of course. Daddy always says I have excellent taste in things, and I pay my servants to agree. So why should I have anything less than great taste in horses? Let's go!
You and Miranda sneak down to the stables where the race seahorses are kept and proceed to slaughter all the seahorses. You start a fire and go about delicately grilling each and every seahorse to perfection. Miranda pulls out the fancy cutlery she always carries with her, and the two of you begin a delightful feast.
Oh! Most excellent Romanian sapphire taste! Mostly excellent Romanian Definitely tastes a little like strawberries and cream. It's sunshine. Yuck. And Slam Freeze 4000 tastes like burn. Definitely not a winner. My goodness! Little Perfect Pixie Sunburst Jumbotron tastes like rotten fish. A true delicacy in my kingdom. This will be the winning seahorse. I'm certain of it.
You and Miranda put all of your combined $3,000,001 money down and hurry back to your seats. It's not until you've taken your seats that you realize your bets are meaningless. There is no race. You've eaten all the seahorses.
No! You've ruined the entire thing. Not because I need the money, just because I like triumphing over peasants. Now you've taken that away from me. You're a horrid thing. You've ruined everything.
Miranda storms off in a huff, leaving you to contemplate how you could possibly have thought killing all the seahorses would allow any of them to win. You lose 2 smarts, idiot, and the 1 money you bet on a consumed seahorse. Prom time! All right. You asking Scott out?
Might
Phoenix?
Well. Yeah, go on.
All right. Jake?
Nobody.
Nobody. Mardot? Polly?
I think I want to say yes. I might as well. Hi. What happens, happens.
And Miranda, I assume. Ethan.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Mardot, you're up first. Not a chance in the world, darling. Poor life choice is how I died. So now I can tell a poor afterlife choice when I see one. And Boo, you're a big one.
No way, Boo.
Damn, you're bad with interacting with people. To repent for the sin of making such bad choices, you were forced to walk around in the school in the nude, accompanied by a man who chanted shame over and over while ringing a big bell. Classic.
Let's do this. Yuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. My sister told me that I could get diseases if I dated commoners. Stuff like crabs or poverty. I must decline.
Disgusting.
It's okay, you moved on from this horrible and shameful failure, became a functional person, and eventually you met a sweet banshee called Ash. You shared lots of common interests. After dating for some years, you married. One day in the middle of a casual conversation, you mentioned how you couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Despite your years from happiness, your marriage couldn't endure such a pathetic revelation, and so Ash abandoned you the next day. And thus you lived the rest of your life alone and sad. Never forget, Monster Prom is the most important thing.
Let's go.
Phoenix!
Prom?
Aw.
Loading. I don't know a lot about math, bro, but you plus me seems to equal a great night. Let me check our math book to be sure.
That isn't the correct formula, but Scott is still thrilled by your upcoming prom date. Prom night was rad! You danced all night, and most of Scott's dance moves were basically workouts, so you ended up utterly exhausted. It wasn't your idea of getting all sweaty with Scott, but you're definitely getting closer.
Sure.
Yay!
You asked no one to the prom because as appealing as the love interest might be, you've fallen for no other than the game shopkeeper. Hey, stranger. Prom? Whoa, that's new. Sure, you seem like fun, and nobody's buying shit during prom anyway. See you there.
Things are priceless.
Hey, we got an achievement. You and Valerie have a great prom night together. She reveals the reason why she rejected the opportunity to become a love interest and instead became the game's shopkeeper. So meta. She also tells you how she got all the weird stuff she sells, from the used tampon to the power totem of Zagord. You admit you would love for her to be a love interest so you could spend more time with her. She looks at you, smiles, and whispers, well, tonight I'm a love interest for you. There we go! 1 new ending, 13 new events, 25 new outcomes. It's best at high-fiving Scott. Quote, life is like sports. Both are things, and they have stuff in common. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Liam and Scott co-wrote a cheesy fanfic of Two Lights that became unexpectedly popular to the point it turned into a well-known novel of its own. Half the characters are shirtless for all the right reasons. Polly's drug cooking skills proved useful, and she became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry. But in her free time, she still cooks the real shit. Her greatest inventions so far are watermelon-flavored ecstasy and a thing called Ellis Dope. Miranda got a job being princess of her kingdom, which was actually kind of her job already. Well, you don't see her complaining about it. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Alright, so once again, that is another round of Monster Prom in the can, the Girly as Fuck edition. I hope everybody had a good time. As always, we've unlocked new images in the gallery, 12 of them this time. Let's see what we got.
Wow.
New endings, so we get the new one with Valerie, and of course you can, vary it depending on who you played as. So that's new there. We got new Polaroids. Hey, look at that.
No.
More art. Yep, we unlocked Valerie.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got Polaroid sketches. Check that out.
Nice.
Yep. Oh, look! We've got fellow student. And over to the fan art. 2 new fan art. Ooh, spicy.
Ooh. Nice.
That's a nice one of Vicky right there. All right, so that is Monster Prom. Let's go through and shill, damn you. Ethan, do you have anything you would like to shill?
Check out Dr. Crafty. I'm in it. There's a lot of new episodes coming out every single week, so check that out.
All right. Mardot, go ahead and plug.
Alright, check out Mr. Street Reviews on YouTube, and starting next month will be my podcast, my podcast spin-off called Realm of Mystery.
All right.
It's focusing on the history of detective fiction.
Cool. All right, Jake, would you? Phoenix, would you like anything to plug?
Yeah, my YouTube's Phoenix11, but also I was going to print this on Best Being Taught, but there isn't going to be one. So, Bundle of Holding currently has some cute RPG games based on the Modest Medusa I picked the other week. So if $50 value, pay about $13, and you get like half a dozen games and some comic books, and that all the money goes and is split between all the artists and creators involved in making those products. I'll put a link in the comments.
All right, Jake, I know you don't have anything to plug. Any last words?
No, not really. Just do all the things for the people.
Do all the things for the people, and we'll do other things another time. No stream next week. I am working. We'll see when what my schedule works out after that, and we'll get some more people, and we'll probably play a little more Monster Prom. There are new games coming as soon as it releases. A reveal trailer was put out for the new Paranoia video game. Happiness is mandatory. We will definitely be doing that. I am an old school Paranoia fan, and we will definitely be doing that when that becomes available. But until then, probably more Monster Prom. And yeah, so you know what? Let me just sign this off the way I sign off my trivia night. So once again, I am Aaron Mills, reminding you, as always, to eat more vegetables, grin like a dog, wander aimlessly, pound your conch as often as you can, and buy your books with cash. Thanks a lot, folks. Have a good night. Thank you for everybody for coming. Bye.
Yeet.
Bye.
Night.